guy named Roger is on the phone today to do a second date update. And Roger, after reading your email, I've decided that if you don't get a date with the girl that you want to call today, I will gladly volunteer my services and go on a date with you. Because you sound, look, I'm taken, I have a girlfriend, but you sound like the kind of guy that I could spend a weekend with.
Damn.
Wow.
Definitely.
Well, I'll keep that in mind, but I don't know if you're my type.
Well,
You're a smart
see.
man,
We'll
Roger.
see.
You're a smart man.
I've changed a lot of people's opinions about me over my time on this planet, Roger, and maybe you and I can...
Maybe
Anyway,
if you could give me some concert tickets, I don't know.
let's get into your date, though. Tell us about the girl that you want to call today.
Well, her name's Monica. I met her a couple of weeks ago. I was out at a cocktail bar with one of my friends, and we were drinking, and he had to leave early.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw that the cocktail waitress, she was smoking hot. So, I decided to stay for a little bit, have a couple of drinks, over tip, get her attention.
Yeah, because I'm sure
Nice.
she never gets that ever as a hot cocktail waitress.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, we started having, the best conversation ever. We started talking about sitcoms that we wish would come back on television.
Oh, that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah,
It was amazing. I hope they remake Golden Girls, because that was, one of my favorite shows.
Me too.
I'd love to see a remake of Golden Girls.
Yes, Blanche was so hot.
All right, do we need to do the second date update, or can we just have this conversation now?
No, we'll stay focused.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
move.
you're going to have a hard time doing that, Roger, but
Way
good
to
luck.
be boring, Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we had a great time. It was an amazing conversation. We actually closed down the place.
Wow,
I stayed with it to closing. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
okay, so
okay.
how long did you stay? Because I've been in the situation where you're having drinks with a friend, they leave, and then you hang out at the bar for a little while, make friends with the staff. But there gets to be a point where it's an okay amount of time for you to be there by yourself, and then there's a point where you've been there way too long, and now you're the creepy dude.
No, it was only 2 hours. I wasn't there till the sun rose or anything like that. It was just 2 hours.
Okay.
And was this your date, or did you ask her out on a real date after this?
Well, we just met. This was open and gamut. But, the conversation was going well. We were joking around. So I asked her out on a real date.
Okay.
Hey, good.
And what'd you guys do for your date?
We didn't get to go out on a date. She wouldn't go on that date with me.
Aw.
Why? Was she busy or something?
She didn't feel comfortable with the date suggestion I came up with. I suggested somewhat of an extravagant date.
Like what, like a helicopter ride?
Sounds
No,
awesome.
I had a little bit to drink, so I probably shouldn't have asked this, but I asked her to take a trip with me to the Mediterranean.
Whoa.
Wait, did you just say Mediterranean for a first date?
Whoa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God.
And that's why I was saying that if you can't go out with her on a second date, I will gladly go to the Mediterranean with
You
you.
gold digger.
There's no shame in my game.
There's no shame in mine either. That's why I asked. You never know until you ask.
Yeah.
So wait, did you already have a trip planned and you were going solo and you needed a partner, or were you just going to go buy tickets on a whim for both of you?
Tickets on the whim, It's nothing like spontaneity.
Wow. And
Wow.
did she say no to that, or did she think about it?
At first, she thought I was joking, but I was serious.
So if she would have said yes, you would have literally bought tickets to the Mediterranean and taken her on vacation with you.
Absolutely. We'll be on the beach in Malta right now.
Dang,
Wow.
bro. Whoa.
You honestly think it's a good idea for a woman who just met a stranger at a bar to agree to go halfway across the world alone with him?
I don't see a problem in it.
No, well,
What should I do? Take her on the first date and invite her out for beers? Every guy does that.
Well, I don't know.
It's definitely a way to set yourself apart.
Yeah.
So she obviously said no to that.
Yeah, she said no.
Yeah,
She said no, and I haven't heard or spoken to her since. She hasn't returned my texts or my voicemails or anything.
Oh, weird.
I would be totally freaked out by you.
Yeah, but not ghost him.
Yeah, you're moving way too fast, way too quick. If we're talking Mediterranean the first time we meet, it's going to be marriage and babies by the third date.
I just believe life is to be lived. I have some family members that left me pretty well off.
Oh.
And, I want to enjoy it with someone. I don't see the problem in it.
Okay.
Well, I've never
We're gonna
dated a
text
rich
that.
man, so
Yeah.
maybe that's the problem.
I never said rich. I'm way past that.
Whoa.
Again, man, you're just making yourself just more appealing to me. You got to stop this, Roger.
There's rich and then there's wealthy.
Oh, my God.
So you've tried to call her a bunch and she hasn't returned any of your phone calls at all?
Yeah, and text, nothing.
And the only reason you can think of is because you probably scared her off by offering her a trip to the Mediterranean right when you
I
met
think
her?
it's too much. I think it's too much. Everybody loves rainbows, right? But when they see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, they get scared.
I'm guessing you, being the wealthy man that you are, don't get turned down very often.
Absolutely not. But this girl was different, and I want to spoil her and take care of her, and I just need the opportunity.
Okay, well, we'll give you that opportunity. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
If we don't go on the trip, I'm buying the radio station.
Congratulations. I would love to work for you.
Wow.
Absolutely. All right, hang on the phone, man.
Okay.
Come on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just tuning in, Roger is on the phone, and today he wants to call a girl named Monica. He was actually out at a bar having drinks with a friend. Then his friend left, and he hung out for a little while. Got to know the cocktail waitress. That's Monica. And he thinks he's not getting a call back because at the end of the night before he left, he got her phone number, and then he offered her a trip to beautiful Mediterranean, where you'll be whisked away from your job as a cocktail waitress and get to spend a week getting to know Roger.
Hello.
Roger's a mild-mannered guy who likes old TV sitcoms, loves himself some Golden Girls, and some Mai Tais in the Mediterranean. All right, Roger, are you ready to go with your second date update?
Yes, let's get my girl.
Now, Roger, you say you're really wealthy.
Yes, actually more than that, but I'm trying to play it down for you guys.
More than wealthy? What?
Thanks.
What is more?
Do you think that maybe a woman doesn't want to have a sugar daddy? Like, because that's what it sounds like you're trying to be to her, to me.
No, I'm not looking to be a sugar daddy. I just want someone that I could spoil and take care of and show a good time. That's it.
Okay.
Isn't that
And I feel like that was her. I really, really liked her. You know, funny thing aside, I really liked her a lot.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well, I'll dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. By the way, second date update costs $115,000.
Oh, I don't have any cash on me.
Oh, convenient, Roger. Real convenient.
Take checks. You can wire it.
Hello,
Hi, is Monica there?
this is Monica.
Hey, Monica, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you okay? What can I help you with?
Well, I wanted to call you today because I actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
You probably have the wrong number.
Are you a cocktail waitress?
Yes.
Okay. Did you meet a guy the other night at the bar who offered you a trip to the Mediterranean?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not. That's very specific stuff, and that's the
It
Monica
is
that I'm
very
looking.
specific. That's why I'm a little freaked out. So, how do you know all this?
Well, I know all that because we actually talked to that dude.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
That statement didn't make it more normal.
Yeah. Okay. And there's a lot of people there, so I don't understand what's. Pardon me. I don't know. I think this seems like this is very strange.
We do.
Sorry.
I'll explain. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update.
Okay.
It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened.
Oh, it's fabulous. Okay.
Now, you didn't technically go out on a date with this guy. His name's Roger. Did you know that?
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Okay. You didn't technically go on a date with him, but he told us about how he met you that evening when you were working, and he really liked you, and he thinks he kind of screwed it up at the end because he offered to take you to the Mediterranean right after you guys met.
That is true. So he called you guys,
Yes, he emailed us actually to see if that's the reason you didn't like him.
and you don't think that's weird?
Oh my God, I told him that it was totally crazy and that I would never recommend any single woman going overseas with a man that they don't know.
Yeah, and also it's crazy to call a radio station to call me or email a radio station to call me.
Well,
That's weird too.
Well,
That part's
we've been
weird,
doing
but-
this segment for a while now. I know it's kind of weird to get a call out of the blue from a radio station, but he really liked you, though.
Did you actually like him when you were talking to him before the whole Mediterranean thing?
I mean, we got along great. He was very handsome and, very nice. But, I mean, it's a bar. I'm working, and you meet a lot of nice people that say outlandish things. When he said Mediterranean, I thought, falafels, but he actually meant the Mediterranean.
Yeah, what did you think when he brought that up after he met you? Did you think that he was joking?
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he probably asked everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It just seemed weird.
According to him, he doesn't ask everybody to go to the Mediterranean. It was just you he wanted to take there.
Yeah, you guys believe him too? Of course he would say that to you.
Yeah,
I don't know him more than you do, but he
know.
sounded sincere to me.
He cannot be serious. I mean, he just met me. That's a very expensive trip.
Well, Monica, I know how to tell if he is serious because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to
Oh,
you.
my God. No.
Hey, Roger?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Monica. How are you?
Shocked.
I'm sorry for the shock. I know it might be a bit much for you, and I do apologize. Maybe I shouldn't have said the Mediterranean. Maybe I should have said Miami or the Caribbean or someplace like that, someplace closer.
I don't think that was the problem.
No, that was weird to even invite me on a trip at all. You should have said just like dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do dinner. We could just go to the Mediterranean, have dinner, and come back.
Come on.
All right, I apologize. Am I coming on too strong again? Just tell
Well,
me what I need
I
to do.
mean, that just seemed so crazy to me. It just seemed like, I don't know, dangerous.
Dangerous.
That's the word I would have used too, Monica.
Dangerous in what way? Do tell.
Go with somebody I just met to the Mediterranean. I mean,
What's dangerous about that?
that doesn't seem odd to you.
Listen, I apologize. I know you don't know me that well, but I'm a man of means, and that's just something that's normal for me to do. Take a trip, go here, go there. No big thing. But I think you're a very special girl, and I want to show you that.
Wow. Well, I appreciate that, and I mean, I'm not in any position to just take off and. You know, I'm happy for you that you can do that. It just seems.
Listen, if there's a problem about taking off from work, I could buy the restaurant and give you all the days off you need.
You must
Oh
have
my
been
God.
everything.
That sounds crazy. Doesn't that sound crazy?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but it's-
there's part of me that wants to tell you like go, and there's another part of me that wants to say, Roger, you can't just buy women. That's not how it works.
I'm not trying to buy love. I'm trying to buy a restaurant. Two totally different things.
Monica, you got to give it to Roger. He's at least funny.
Yeah.
He's very funny. That's why we talked so long that night.
All right, well, I propose a compromise. Let's go out on a date.
I would, but you seem very extreme. And
Wait, hold on. You haven't heard my whole entire offer. We won't
Okay.
fly or go anywhere. One. And two, if you like the date or not, or we'll see each other again afterwards or not, I'll give you a car. Any car you want.
What?
Oh my God.
No way!
What?
No,
Yes,
Roger.
and if you think it's a joke, I'll put the car in your name.
Oh my God!
Do
no
not
way.
take. You can't take that. She'd feel forever indebted to you. That's not a way to start a healthy relationship.
Well, what's a good way to start a healthy relationship? Get drunk and hook up in the back of a car?
There's other options.
Listen, I'll show up to the date in your new car with a ribbon and bow around it, and if you don't like me, I'll have my chauffeur pick me up and take me home.
Oh my God!
That is quite the offer.
There is no way you're serious right now.
I'm totally serious. I'll send the deed to the radio station. They can see that it's in your name, and I'll send the title, to the radio station. They can verify it, and if you like or don't like me, the car is yours, no matter what.
Oh my
So you're offering her a car for a date.
Not just a car, any car she wants.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
man.
Get a
Okay.
Bentley. I'm excited.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
Well, you should say yes. That's what I think. But Monica, would you go on a second date with Roger? We'll pay for dinner.
We don't need to.
It sounds so lame now, but Roger's offering you a car if you'll go out with him.
I don't know. This is the craziest thing that has ever happened to me.
Exactly. So you might as well jump on this front train. It gets better and better. This is just the start.
Yeah. So,
I don't. What are you gonna buy her next? A private jet? Like,
Listen, make your next move your best move.
what do you think, Monica?
He is offering me a car, any car that I want, just to go on one date with him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, Monica, it's one date
I don't know.
One date.
though.
and a new car.
And not only a new car, I'll fill up the gas tank.
And that's really expensive.
I think you're going down a slippery slope if you do it. If you say yes, it sounds so good, but I don't think so.
A slippery slope made of money, baby. Come on. Stop trying to throw a monkey wrench in everything.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
I don't know. You have to decide for yourself.
I think curiosity has gotten the best of me. I'm going to say yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Successful second date.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Roger.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and Monica, even more congratulations to you. We don't get a lot of people saying yes to the second dates because they're usually weird. I guess what it takes is somebody getting a car in order to make it
You
happen.
just got to make an offer they don't refuse.
Yeah.
I am freaking out right now that this is actually happening.
Well,
Crazy.
will you guys keep us updated on what happens, please?
Okay.
Definitely.
And will you send us pictures of your new car?
Yeah, I want to ride.
Oh, my gosh. We'll see.
All right. Well, hey, Roger, before we go, I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you need any friends?
You're so thirsty.
You guys are my friends now.
Okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
See, I told you. Everybody texting in at 78592 right now wants a date with Roger.
Yeah, old married people, young single people, everybody.
Yep.
Everybody.
Straight dudes willing to go gay for Roger.
Yeah.
Every woman wanting to go out with Roger. If you don't know who Roger is, he's from today's second date update. He wanted to call a girl named Monica. His first date, he offered her a trip to the Mediterranean. She said no and was like, that's weird. We talked to Roger. I guess he's very, very wealthy.
Yeah, he lets you know
Yeah.
a
he has
lot.
no shame in telling you how much
Yeah.
money he has. And he got a second date, which doesn't happen a lot in the second date updates. But he got the second date by saying, here, if you go out with me again, I will show up to the date in a brand new car. You can have the car. Even if we don't go out again, the car is yours. So he bought her a new car to go out on a second date, and she said yes, which I think is good.
How much you want to bet he shows up in like an old beater? Like,
Exactly.
Just buys her a nasty old truck.
Yeah, he's like, we got
Or
to push
he
it to
just
start. But...
he does like some zero, interest or zero down, and then she has to take over all the
Like,
payments,
take over the payments,
or something.
yeah. For the next 45 years,
Yeah.
she's paying on a car.
I got you a new car. I mean, I didn't pay for it or
Anyway,
anything, but
we'll try to keep you updated on this date situation because it's very, very interesting. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. We don't promise a free car, though, with it, okay?
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I like a girl that appreciates a nice broke dude from time to time. And Katie, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now, loves broke dudes.
Wow, rare.
Yeah, what's up, Katie? How are you?
Hey, guys.
you're a girl after my own heart.
We'll get to how
You
much
really
you
are.
like broke guys in just a second. But first, tell us about the broke guy that you went on a date with. What's his name?
His name is Gabriel.
Gabriel. All right. And how did you meet him?
We met on a dating app.
Not a pay-for dating app, obviously.
True.
It was free.
Was that like part of his like profile that he said he was a broke dude?
No,
That wouldn't work.
that's not the central factor of the story.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah, that's just what I chose to highlight on from her
Okay.
email.
He focuses on the wrong things
Yeah.
a lot.
Tell us about your date with Gabriel.
We had a great date. I mean, and honestly, like I've been on and off dating apps for the last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like a few, like Bumble, Tinder, OkCupid. I've really tried a lot. And some have been really bad, but some have been good. And Gabe, this one with him was actually one of the best I've ever had. I've
Wow.
never felt like I've met someone online and really, really, really liked them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so sweet.
Yeah, and it sucks even more that you're not getting a call back now.
Yeah.
exactly. And that's why I wanted to talk to you guys.
Tell us about the date and why I keep calling him a broke guy. You should probably explain that.
I'm anxious to find out.
Yeah.
So, so we met at a restaurant, and it was kind of funny because we sat down, and he looked really nervous. And I've done this a lot in the last year, and it's kind of just like it doesn't really work me up anymore. And I looked at him and just said, "You don't have to be nervous."
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe he doesn't do this a lot. Maybe I intimidated him. Maybe he thought I was pretty. I don't know. But either way, I just kind of wanted to let him know that it was cool and it's okay. No pressure. This is just fun.
Right? Did that help?
Well, he said that it wasn't that and it was something else.
Huh.
And so I asked him what he was talking about. And he said, to be honest, I just don't think I can afford the food here.
Oh, sweetie.
No.
So that's your broke joke thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you
Fred,
laughed at him and left.
No.
No, I laughed because I was not expecting that. And I told him, wow, I said, you're a breath of fresh air. Because honestly, I love that you are honest.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was not expecting him to say that. And it wasn't a turn off to me that it was too expensive. And I appreciated his honesty. I've done that before. Like, I've definitely looked up menus ahead of time and changed plans.
Yeah.
Right, totally.
Like,
So what'd you guys do? Did you leave or did you offer to pay for the meal?
So I said, well, let's just get out of here and go somewhere else. And, he was kind of worried and said, are you sure? Is it okay? And I said, yeah, it's totally fine. Let's go. I didn't want it to be weird or uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So we left and just went down the street and grabbed some gyros and beers at this little hole-in-the-wall place.
Dude, perfect.
Yeah, it was, it's great. I don't care where we are. I just wanted, meet someone and talk to them, and it was super fun.
And the honesty must have made you feel comfortable with him, too.
Yeah.
Totally. And it was like, without having this kind of like fine dining atmosphere around us, it was better, I think, in a casual setting. So that was great. And
So did he drop his nervousness after that when you guys went to the Euro place?
totally. And we talked, like, nothing felt like formal or surfacey or superficial. We talked about like a lot more, and I felt like we were really connecting. It was so refreshing.
Okay.
Oh
and
my gosh. You sound like you were so jaded before this man came along and he like renewed your spirit in like the hope for love.
Yeah.
Yes, I always have zero expectations.
Which is why you're never nervous because you got nothing to lose.
Exactly. That's exactly what I do. And so at the end of the day, I kind of like was joking with him, and I was like, do you want to dine and dash here too? And he thought it was funny. We laughed. And
Good.
did you guys actually dine and dash, though?
no, we
Oh,
didn't.
damn.
We just, we ended the date normally. He gave me a hug, and I have not heard from him since, except for a text that night saying thanks for the date.
Okay. And
Okay.
Wow.
did what do you think went wrong? Why do you think he's not wanting to go out again?
I don't know. Like I said, just being able to be honest with each other, changing the place, like going to somewhere more casual.
Right.
I thought that it was kind of fun and chill, and there was no hard feelings, no reason to feel embarrassed or weird. I thought it was really, really actually, like, again, one of the best dates I've had in a long time.
I think it's strange that he's not calling you back either.
Yes.
Because you sound awesome on the date.
Totally.
Thank you. I thought I was too.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Great. Thank you.
Yep. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Katie,
Yeah.
that's got to be frustrating because you said you went out on one of the greatest dates in your whole life, and now the dude's not calling you back. That's I was just thinking about it. It's got to be frustrating because clearly you had a very different experience.
Oh,
If you think about
I
it,
guess.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know either. You sound cool, especially, because you told us how you guys went out to a restaurant that was too expensive for him, and he actually told you that, and you still were like, let's get out of here and go someplace cheaper. That's very understanding. As a dude, I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. She doesn't care if I have money or whatever. I can just be myself.
Really good.
So I don't know why you're not getting a call back either, but I'm going to call him right now. He didn't have enough money, so maybe he's just saving up money so he can take you on a better date next time, like the
That would-
Olive Garden.
Wow.
Maybe take you to the gas station, buy you a Voss water. Maybe he's saving up for a Voss water. That's the fancy one in a glass
water.
bottle,
Hey, you guys joke, but that's actually really romantic. If that was the case, I absolutely think that you should go to the gas station with him.
I would go to a gas station. I just want to see him again.
All right. Well, I'm going to call him right now and see if we can figure out why he's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Gabriel?
this is Gabriel.
Gabriel, how are you, man? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Calling from where?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any idea why a radio show's calling you, or do you get a lot of radio shows calling you?
No, I have no idea. Why are you guys calling me?
Okay. I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
About me?
Yes. Her name is Katie.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Weird.
Do you know Katie? You remember Katie?
Yeah, we went on a date.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly why we're calling. We do a segment called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened.
Slow down for a second. Why isn't she calling me? Why doesn't she just ask me herself?
Well, because apparently she's tried to get a hold of you, but you won't text her back or call her back. So that's why she hasn't asked you herself, because you won't respond to her.
Yeah.
Pretty good reason.
That's the
It's
problem.
the whole point behind what we're doing right now.
I get that, but she contacted a radio station?
Wait.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
is weird.
how else is? I mean, she didn't have any other way to get a hold of you, and she wants to know what's going on.
So bizarre. Okay.
Do you like Katie?
She was nice. Yeah, it was. She seems like a nice person.
You know, she said that the date she went on with you is one of the best dates she's ever been on in her entire life.
That's that's sweet.
Yeah, no pressure or anything.
Yeah, and she can't think of any reason why you wouldn't want to go out with her again. Did she do something wrong on your date?
You know, she just has kind of a unique view on how life works, and I wasn't really my thing.
A unique
Oh.
view on how life works. Can you explain that a little bit more for us?
You know, it's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if I should.
Okay, embarrassing for her, you think?
It might be.
Okay, well, she's prepared to hear whatever you have to say. I mean, that's part of the deal when you do this with the show, is you know you might hear something you don't want to hear, so...
And how could her life view be embarrassing?
I don't know. It's her thing. It's not my thing. I don't know if it's embarrassing to her.
Why don't you give it a shot and see?
We'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you. She just wants to know.
All right. Well, look, she mentioned during the date that she's a virgin.
Oh,
But when she told me, I was shocked. I wasn't sure how to react.
Yeah.
okay. So,
Okay.
what, just too much pressure knowing that she's a virgin?
I think I should clarify exactly what she said.
Okay.
She said she was a reimagined virgin.
A reimagined?
Reimagined virgin.
Right. And I was confused. Like, oh, so are you born again? Are you religious? And she said, no, it's not like that. It's just that after every hookup with a guy, I reimagine myself as a virgin.
What?
Ah.
Wait, so,
So
she's
she's-
having sex on the regular, but just imagining herself as a virgin afterwards.
That is my understanding, yes.
So according to like a doctor, he would say that she is not a virgin, but she says that
Look, you're talking to the wrong guy about this, but all I know is she said that she reimagines herself as a virgin and that she's waiting for the right guy. I thought, okay, so am I the next person to be with this reimagined virgin?
Hey, you could take
It's a lot of-
somebody's imaginary
a
virginity.
lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
I had never heard of it either.
Huh.
You said you're not the right guy to ask about it, but I do know the woman that we should ask about it, and her name is Katie. Don't you think we should ask her?
Yeah, I mean, I've already talked to her about it, so if you're curious, I'm sure she would talk to you about it.
I'm very curious. And you know what? Why don't we just all talk to her about it right now, because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yep. Katie?
Yeah, hi.
Wait, she's on the other line?
Yes.
She's talking.
Katie, say hi to Gabriel.
Hi, Gabe. Hi.
Hey, Katie. Hi.
Gabe, I'm just a little surprised that you feel this way. I had no idea, and you didn't say anything during the date.
What am I supposed to say? You said you were reimagined a virgin. I didn't know what to say at the moment.
I just don't understand why you didn't ask me about it or say that it bothered you or that you thought it was weird. It's not. I could have explained to you everything about it. Like, it's not even just me. This is a movement.
So this reimagined virgin thing isn't something you came up with on your own, Katie?
No, of course not.
And is it just because, like, are you feeling guilty after you have, like one night stands or something, and so you want to pretend like it didn't happen?
No, it's nothing about guilt or shame. It's just about feeling like the person you're with is, making actually your relationship with the person you're with in the moment special. And everything's new, there's nothing, no past experiences kind of to compare to.
What?
This is way better than my other first
But you
time.
can't just erase your past. It doesn't, life doesn't work like that, right?
happens.
You are obviously, when you get in bed with somebody else, not virgin-like if you've had a lot of experience. And that's not a bad thing.
Well, maybe that's the situation for you, but that's not how I feel because I'm a reimagined virgin.
Huh.
So do you act all scared and timid during it, or what's the?
It's not really about acting scared and timid. It's just being with someone without feeling like you have to be a certain way, like remembering how your last partner liked to do things. You know what I mean? It's like discovering
Okay.
everything together sexually, right?
Okay, that's not a bad message. Weird label.
Yeah, weird label.
Yeah, maybe you guys are getting this, but I still am kind of at a loss. I don't see how someone can go through and think that they're a reimagined virgin.
Yeah, Katie, why reimagine yourself as a virgin? Why not just go, I've been with 10 people, but now I'm with you?
Because I just said that when I do give myself to someone, I'm hoping that that person is going to be my forever person. And if they're not my forever person, then I can just wipe the slate clean and forget about them and reimagine myself a virgin again.
That is convenient virginity.
Wow.
Very convenient.
I mean,
You
it sounds great.
Don't have to hold out or anything for that one.
See, that's what I mean. That's a big responsibility. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, but Gabe, couldn't you just reimagine yourself as a virgin and then it's two reimagined virgins together?
What you're describing sounds like two people just doing a lot of drugs and not remembering anything.
It does, actually.
It actually does.
Well,
And if she does that with me, it means that she wants to be with me forever, and I'm not ready to have that commitment yet.
Yeah.
No, it's actually the opposite. There's no responsibility because, like I just said, if it doesn't work out, I am able to just wipe that slate clean.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I do see the pluses, but it still sounds weird to me.
Okay, well, maybe it sounds weird to you because you've never tried it.
I haven't. I'm going to do that.
yeah,
I'm going to
you-
reimagine myself a virgin right now, yeah.
You should. There's no religious connection, no religious affiliations. Age doesn't matter. Anyone can do it.
oh,
Done.
anyone.
Number of people you've been with doesn't matter. Like, who cares the number, right?
Done. I'm a virgin.
Okay, you guys are laughing about this, but thousands of people are doing this, and it's not weird at all.
1,000?
You know,
Who are the
marriages will
1,000?
probably
I've never
last
heard
a
of this
lot
in my
longer.
entire life.
Well, Gabriel, would you like to learn more about reimagined virginity and go on a second date with Katie? We'll pay for it.
Katie, look, you are a nice person. I am not interested in another date.
Aw, come on.
The reimagined virgin thing is just too weird.
See, too weird, or Katie, you could look at it this way. He's respecting your reimagined virginity and doesn't want to take that from you.
Oh.
Okay, I guess. Gabe, thank you for respecting my reimagined virginity.
It just sounds.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
it's too bad, Gabriel, because I feel like Katie the virgin could have taught you a thing or two.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, can I be a reimagined millionaire? Sure, you can imagine yourself anything, I guess. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Katie wasn't getting a call back from this dude named Gabriel. And when we called him, we found out why. She mentioned during her date that she is a reimagined virgin. Never heard anything like that before, but she explained it to us. It's not religious or anything, but after she hooked up with the guy, she just reimagines herself a virgin again to keep things new and exciting. So no matter what, she's always a virgin until the person she marries, and then she won't be a virgin. That's what she said. He thought the idea was extremely weird and didn't want the responsibility of taking somebody's reimagined virginity. Too much pressure there.
A lot of imaginary
Yeah.
responsibility.
So no second date for them. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Phone to do a second date update today officially has an idea for the craziest second date I've ever heard.
Really?
What?
And that's all she wants from the dude that she wants to call is one more date.
Really?
Okay.
That's it.
Wow.
Her name is Virginia. What's up, Virginia? How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
No.
Good. Your email was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I can't tell if you're doing like good crazy or bad crazy
Yeah,
right now.
Me too.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but I know what I want.
Okay.
All right, well-
I mean, I can appreciate that in a woman.
We'll talk about what you want in just a second. But first of all, tell us about the guy that you want to call.
Okay. His name is Jordan. We went volunteering at a community outreach event.
Okay.
And
Okay,
he
so-
was, he was like so nice and obviously very community minded. And honestly, he was physically everything I am looking for.
Okay, so he's got a good heart and a good bod.
Yeah, he has got beautiful blue eyes, brown hair, and he's like 6'2" and really like physically well built.
You sure you're not describing me?
Uh,
Wow. Did we go on a date, Virginia? I don't remember going on a date with you at all.
No, I said he's 6'2", not 2'6".
so she has
Okay.
seen a picture of you.
I heard it wrong. Sorry. So you thought he was hot.
Yeah, he was just like the full total package.
Okay, and were you hitting on him during this volunteer activity?
I would say it was like pretty mutual, and I asked him to go out for coffee,
Awesome.
and we were talking for like 30 or 40 minutes. I would say, we're getting to know each other, all about his family, comes from a great family. All like the first date small talk was awesome.
Yeah, and like all the things he's saying about himself are like all the boxes you want checked, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
truly, like he checked every single one of my necessary boxes.
Wow.
And I realized pretty quickly that like He's exactly the guy I've been looking for, just not to date.
And that brings us to the most interesting part of your email.
Why would you not want to date him? He's hot. He's nice. He does good things. He's got a good family.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to date him. I want him to actually get me pregnant.
What?
Whoa.
See? I told you guys.
Whoa.
So you want to call this guy today, not to ask him out on a second date to like have dinner.
Oh
You
my
want to call to
God.
see if he'll go out again so that he can give you a baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I've been looking to have a baby for a really long time, and all of my friends have babies, and I'm ready to be a mom, and I'm just not really looking for the relationship.
You can't just ask someone to get you pregnant.
Why not?
It's true. I mean, you can ask him to do whatever you want. All he has to say is no.
And I will say commendable for asking. Instead of, I mean, there's other ways women can get pregnant without anybody ever knowing, you know?
Yeah, and some girls ask for weirder things. I'm just saying.
I don't know about that.
I had one girl ask if I could open her door sometimes.
Oh.
It would have been way easier with the pregnancy thing. Yeah, so she was a weird girl, though.
You don't want to maybe date him and see if it leads to love and marriage and then eventually babies?
No, I just don't. I'm not interested. And, I've done my research. I've thought about this, and I just feel like this is the right thing to do. Like, I have gone on a lot of dates with guys that I thought could be the one, and they never were. And relationships are messy, and I'm ready for the mess of a baby, not the mess of a relationship. And I just really need your guys' help to help me facilitate it.
Okay,
So
wait.
did you tell
Oh
him
my
on your
gosh.
first date? Did you tell him on your first date that you wanted this from him?
No, I didn't.
Okay, because I was going to say that's probably the reason he's not calling you back.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of where I need your guys' help because, I've left him a couple messages, I've called him, I've texted him, so I can tell him about this. And he's kind of ghosting me, and I'm now kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, you are the one, you're it.
Okay, can I ask you, I mean, you want a baby. It sounds like you've done your due diligence in making sure that that's really where you want to be in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Why not go through a sperm bank and do like the doctor route?
Well, I found doing all of that it is so expensive. And I have a lot of money saved up for when the baby is actually here. I just feel like, why should I pay, hundreds of thousands of dollars to try to get pregnant when I can do it for free?
Yeah, and this way is a lot more fun than the doctor route.
Yeah, and I think he's getting a pretty good deal. He doesn't have to be involved. I don't need his help. I don't need a relationship.
What?
Yeah, but there's no way. I mean, it's hard for me to believe that any guy is going to believe you when you say that.
Yeah.
I will draw up some paperwork. My mom's a lawyer. I can have her draft up something that will just say he doesn't have to be involved. He doesn't want to, and there you go. I feel like that's the best possible option. You know what I mean? He's getting off pretty much scotch-free. He has a couple of good nights until it's a done deal. And then, if he wants to be involved, he can, but I don't need him to be.
It could take you like a year or more to get pregnant, right?
Yeah, but, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
And plus you said that he's really hot, so I'm sure you don't have a problem. Like, man, I hope this takes like 2 years.
I mean, I really hope it doesn't take 2 years. But honestly, what guy does not like some friends with benefits?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's single, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Well, we'll play a song,
God.
come back, call him, and see if we can get a second date update for you so you can get pregnant.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Never thought I'd say something like that. We'll do it right after this. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Virginia is on the phone, and Virginia wants to call a guy named Jordan. And who is Jordan? That's right. Jordan might be Virginia's baby daddy someday because she doesn't really want a second date in the traditional meaning of a second date. She wants Jordan to get her pregnant. We talked to her just a second ago. They met at a community outreach thing. They went and had some coffee, and according to her, he was everything that she ever wanted in a man. But she doesn't want a relationship with him. She literally just wants him to get her pregnant. So we're about to call him, find out why he's not calling her back, and then, Virginia, I think I'm going to let you ask him that question, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and get ready to blow his mind, okay?
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it.
All right. Good luck to you, Virginia.
Hello?
Hey, is Jordan there?
Speaking.
Jordan, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Just say that again. Who are you?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
It's a radio program. You can hear it on the radio in the morning.
Great.
Cool.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Is there a reason that you're calling me?
You went out on a date with a girl named Virginia a little while ago. Or should I say you had coffee with a girl named Virginia?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Virginia liked you a lot.
Okay.
And so she emailed us because she wanted to see if we could get you on the phone since you aren't answering any of her phone calls or text messages. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. That's exactly what it is. If somebody gets blown off, they enlist our help to get you on the phone and find out why. So is there a reason that you don't want to go out with Virginia again?
This is very confusing and very odd, and I don't know if I should be telling you guys anything because I think this is personal. No?
Yeah, you haven't heard confusing or odd yet, man. Trust me.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. I know that this can be a very strange thing to do, but is there a reason that you're not calling Virginia back? She liked you a lot, like a lot.
Truthfully,
Yeah?
she's really, really lovely and really nice, and it's just not someone I felt like was a really perfect match. You know what I mean? And I don't know, maybe it's me. I am seeing a few other women right now, and I'm not really looking for anything serious.
Okay.
Okay. You sound like a catch the way she described you.
I don't know about that, but I'm sure I'm sure she's not going to have a problem finding a guy. I mean, she's really. I mean, when I say she's lovely, she really is. She's really pretty, but it was a chemistry issue. I don't know what it was, but I think I'm weird like that, to be honest. But I mean, I feel bad about it because I know she's called a few times, and I haven't called her back. I will admit that. I think I'm just really picky. I mean, and unfortunately, I frustrated, I think, many women that way.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, you went on one coffee date. How can you really tell?
I mean, it's nothing against her, but I just felt this stronger connection with these other women that I'm seeing. So it's nothing to do with her, really, at the end of the day. So
That's it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if there's supposed to be something else.
Not really, no. It's just we do these second date updates a lot, and usually somebody's weird on a date or something. It's just kind of boring. You're kind of boring me, Jordan, is what I'm saying.
Well, I don't. I'm not. I think I'm a nice guy, so I'm not gonna. I'm not out to take advantage of people that way. And
That's good.
Yeah, like what Jubal said, boring, rational, logical.
I do feel bad about not calling her, but I don't see a future there. I'm just not interested in going further.
Yeah. What if I told you that she doesn't see much of a future either?
What?
Well, actually, you know what? I feel better letting her explain this part.
Okay, so you want to have her call me, or?
No, she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
But she's on the phone right now, or she's on the line?
Yeah, she's on the phone listening. Would like to talk to you.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, this is
How are you?
I'm a little confused. I'm sorry if I said anything that was hurtful to you. You know, I certainly don't want you to feel bad about,
I don't feel bad at all. Like, I agree with you. I don't see a future for us either, actually.
Okay, sorry, I guess I was presuming. So what are you talking about then? Because I don't know why all these people called me. Can you?
Yeah, so I, wanted to talk to you about something. I was just wondering, if we could maybe get together. I have, a pretty important question to ask you. And, yeah, I was just wondering if you'd be willing to do that.
I don't know. I think that sounds a little bit like a date, right? And I thought both of us really aren't interested in that.
Okay, fine. You know what? So I have something to ask you, and it's going to sound a little crazy and a little bit weird, but I just want to get it out there. I am wondering if you would get me pregnant.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. What did you just say?
Yeah, I mean, this actually might work out perfectly because we don't have to see each other. We don't have to have a relationship. I just think you check all the boxes for what I want, and I just was wondering if you would get me pregnant. It's a pretty good deal for you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I think we skipped a couple steps. No?
I mean, you don't have to be involved. I don't need any monetary support from you.
Is this serious? Are you being serious, or is this like some prank or something? Are you serious?
No, I'm dead serious. This is not a prank. This is my real life here.
Oh my god.
Something I really want. And I've gone out with so many different guys, and you were amazing and perfect, and I would be honored if you said yes.
Okay, I can't believe you're actually saying this. Like you really want me to sleep with you once, and we're done. That's it.
Well, enough times to get me pregnant.
That could be a lot of times.
Jordan, she's 100% serious, too. This is not a joke, man.
This is so weird.
Yeah, this is really weird. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer this. And this is a huge question. It's a big deal.
Have you ever thought about having kids or being a sperm donor before?
I've never thought about kids in any way at all. So this is really weird.
Oh. That's a bigger question.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it. I am the one that will be taking care of it. You don't even have to be in the picture after it's done. Just do what you do best.
Do what you do best. That's a big vote of confidence for you, Jordan.
Yeah.
Is that what you do best?
I have no comment on that.
Oh my god, and there'd be so much pressure going into the bedroom before this. It's like a business deal, but with your clothes off.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed to panic in that situation right now.
We'll just treat it like a normal date, and you have a guaranteed good time. It will not feel like a business deal.
Yeah, Jordan, if you go on one more date, you'll know exactly how that thing's going to end.
Yes, 100% success rate.
No strings attached.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call that a date, to be honest with you.
What if I offered you some money? What if I offered you $10,000 before I get pregnant, and then an additional $5,000 when I get pregnant?
Whoa! That's a lot of money.
What about that? Would you do it then?
Oh,
and
wow.
you know what? Then I'll also have some legal papers drafted up, so you'll have $15,000 and some legal papers that say you don't have anything to do with it. You don't need to be involved at all. How about that?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I cannot believe this is happening.
Neither can we, dude.
Yeah. I really wish I had coffee.
Oh
Hey,
God.
Jordan, would you like to go out on a second date with Virginia? You can make $15,000 and try to make a baby after. And we'll pay for dinner, too.
Oh, wow, what a
So,
deal.
sounds like a great night to me, Jordan. Would you do it?
Will you pay for college?
Yeah, no kidding.
That's on Virginia. She can do that.
And child support for the rest of your life. Oh, and the therapy.
No, I meant for me.
Yeah. I'm not paying for your therapy, no. But I will pay for dinner so you guys can go out and discuss your transaction further.
I'm happy to hang out and see you and talk. I'm not going to say right now that, yes, I will get you pregnant, but I will certainly say yes to coffee. Can we just start there?
Oh, my God.
Congratulations, Virginia. That sounds like you got a second date.
That's awesome. We can definitely start there.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could be in that coffee shop and hear what you guys are going to talk about. It'd be so awkward for anyone sitting near you.
Now that I think about it, I will probably need something a little stronger than coffee.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, dudes. Thirsty dudes. You can stop texting in at 78592. I'll get her pregnant for free.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, it was shocking.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia wanted to call this dude Jordan. Forget the particulars of the date and all that stuff. All she wants him to do is get her pregnant. She said she's willing to pay him, sign paperwork and everything. All she wants is just for his baby to be inside her.
She wants his seed. That's
Yep.
all she wants.
That's all she wants. Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, "No, I had a friend do this, and it's a trap."
Oh.
She said it's not a trap. She just literally went out with this guy, and she's been wanting to have a baby for a while. And she went out and was like, "This is the dude. This is the one that I want to be the father of my baby, even though I don't want it in the baby's life." She said he doesn't have to do anything with the baby, just basically get her pregnant and then leave, and she'd
crazy.
pay him for his time.
Down to
I mean,
business,
it's a live sperm donor. Is what it is. Like without the clinic, right? We did get another text from a mom that says she can borrow my 3 kids for the weekend. Let's see if she still wants to be a mom after that.
Yeah, who cares how
Seriously.
beautiful the kids
Yeah.
are?
So they actually agreed to go out again
And just talk.
to have coffee and then talk about it and see if he's willing to do it. We'll definitely try to keep you updated on it.
She's
Stay in
pretty
contact.
convincing. I have a good feeling that she's going to be able to talk him into
You
this.
think so?
I think so. He
I
sounded.
mean, he said yes to talking over coffee. That's the gateway, man, to baby making.
I think if he would have said no outright and been like, "No, I don't want to go out. I'm not interested," then it was definitely a no. But I think the fact that he even opened the door,
I'm with you.
that he's about to be a baby daddy. And of course, still the text. I told you guys stop.
It's still coming.
Stop it.
So,
So
nasty,
many
dude.
dudes texting in right now. Dude, I'll do it for free. You don't have to pay me. I'll do it all night long, actually. I'll never stop doing it.
We get it.
Shout out to all the horny truckers. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. And your texts always entertain me. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are a lot of exciting things that can happen on a first date. You could maybe go skydiving together. That'd be exciting. You could find out that they're just as into Jello wrestling as you are. That's another exciting thing. Or the police could get involved. That's always fun.
That's not,
and
actually.
Apparently that's what happened on Miranda's first date, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now. We'll get into that in just a second. But what's up, Miranda? How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Are we like on a collect call from a correctional service right now?
From home.
Okay, house arrest. I get it.
No, it's the other way around.
All right.
Oh, no.
We'll get into the cop thing in just a second. But first, tell us about the dude you want to call today. What's his name?
His name is Will.
Will, all right. And how did you meet Will?
I met him on Tinder, actually.
Okay.
So it's no wonder cops got involved then, I guess. That makes sense.
What stuck out about Will on Tinder?
Oh, he was adorable. I mean, he was cute. It seemed like we would have a lot in common. And then we met up, and he was just as cute in person.
Okay, so you liked him a lot.
I did. I sure did. We talked a couple times, and then I've been dying to see this movie, and he agreed to go with me. And, yeah, it seemed to be going pretty well for a while.
So a movie date, that's always, I mean, that's a good date, right? Nothing crazy, but...
Yeah, he was like a gentleman. You know, he bought popcorn and, you know, was really cute and sweet, and it seemed to be going really well.
Did you guys get a chance to talk? Because sometimes that's hard with movies.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit before. We knew we had a couple minutes before the movie started. You know, trailers are always like 40 minutes long, as long as the movie. So we chatted a little bit before, just drinking and snacking. And then we went in, and, yeah, it was just really cool. And then it went downhill.
Okay, so let's get into the downhill part.
Yeah.
Your email mentioned the police, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the movie was great. He was totally sweet, like, you know, putting his hand on my arm. Like, I got a little emotional at the end, and he was so sensitive and really just cool. And so, of course, it kind of turned me on. And, you know, he was going to drive me home afterwards because I had to get to work early the next day. And we just started making out in his car just down the street from my apartment.
Oh, my
And
God. It's like you're 16 all over again. You went to a movie, and now you're making out in a car.
it was so cute. It was adorable. And literally, like, we're so carried away. And then all of a sudden there was a knock on the window, and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, my God. The police were there?
Oh, yeah.
Did they think you guys were, like, hooking up in public or something?
Yeah. Well, indecent. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't indecent exposure. No, it was just like, hey, you guys can't do this here. You know, it's a residential area. And so he was really cool. But then he was just like, you know, we just need to run your IDs and just make sure you're not, like, you know, trying to do something else. And we're like, oh, okay. And so the police just ran my ID, came back, and then ran Will's ID. and came back and asked him to get out of the car.
Shut up! What did they find?
A warrant?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I was like kind of freaking out. And then all of a sudden, like he went around to the car and they cuffed him and they took him away. I got out of the car and was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And the cop was just like, I'm not at liberty to discuss this with you, ma'am. You'll have to take it up. Anyway, so he was taken off and I went home.
Wait.
What are you
Weren't you in his car? Like you were stranded, or did you?
I was in his car. I mean, we were only like a block from my house. So, the cop said, do you need a ride home? How are you going to get home? And I was like, well, I'll just walk.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you get to give him a goodnight kiss before you walked home, or were they not cool with that?
No, that was it.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
Why do you want to call this guy again? Because, I don't know, getting arrested on your first date, kind of a red flag.
I know, but then I thought to myself, it could be a bunch of parking tickets or something like a serious crime. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because it was so out of left field from his personality and the way he acted all night, like such a gentleman. So I thought maybe if I could find out.
So you liked him enough that despite him being arrested, you still want to try to go out with him again?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him at all. I mean, I texted him a couple of times and then I called him, but I haven't heard back. So I don't know if he's still locked up or he's just embarrassed.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Huh.
I guess we'll play a song and we'll dial that phone number that you have and see if he picks up. If not, then maybe you can, I don't know, search some sort of registry or somewhere to see if you can get some visitation time. I don't know.
I'd just like to know if this guy is, a crazy serial killer or if he just got caught up in the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Okay,
all
yeah,
right.
that's good.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Miranda is on the phone to do a second date update, and if you missed the first part, Miranda likes the bad boys. Or at least one bad boy. But we don't know how bad he is. She went out with a dude named Will to the movies. After the movie, he was driving her home. They ended up parking near her house and making out for a while, and then cops knocked on the window because they thought they might be doing something else in the car. Anyway, long story short, they ended up running their IDs. She was cool because she doesn't have any warrants or hasn't broken the law. But her date, Will, ended up actually getting arrested. And she ended up walking home, and she hasn't spoken with him since. So we're about to get him on the phone. Well, see if we can get him on the phone. And then find out why he's not calling her back. And hopefully find out why he got arrested. I really want to know that. All right, Miranda, are you ready?
I am so ready.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because you're like, well, maybe it's just speeding tickets or he's a serial killer. I feel like if that's even an option, you should just move on.
I know, but he's like the first guy that I've connected to in a long, long time. And I just want to know what happened.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if he picks up. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, I was looking for Will.
Yeah, this is Will.
Will, how you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Not much. I'm calling you today because we actually had one of our listeners email us about you.
Okay.
Her name is Miranda.
Oh.
All right. And we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Miranda emailed us saying that she'd really like to go out with you again, but you haven't answered any of her phone calls or texts. And she was trying to figure out why.
Yeah, that was kind of a tough experience. So, yeah, I just haven't called her back.
But
she told us about your date, but I kind of want to hear from your perspective. Did you like your time with Miranda?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But, I mean, did she tell you about the whole date?
She did. And again, I want to hear it from your perspective, though.
I mean,
she told us about the movies, and then she told us about how you guys were, parked in the car making out, and then she told us about how the police showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really want me to talk about this on the radio? The cops showed up. It was kind of rough.
Yeah. But you're on the
sounds
phone
like
with us now, so you're not locked up. It can't be that bad.
Well, I don't know how comfortable I feel, like, sharing everything. I mean, I thought Miranda was a really cool girl, and I thought we had a great time.
Yeah, and she said she had a great time as well, but she's just obviously if you get arrested on a first date, somebody's going to have questions.
Yeah.
And can you even imagine that she would even want to go out with you again? Like if you went out with a girl and she got arrested, you probably wouldn't call her back. Like she's obviously a forgiving person.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that she called you guys or emailed you guys because they literally took me away in cuffs. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked, but I think we really got along and there was chemistry for sure, like more than any girl I've had in a long, long time. I haven't really been dating much, but
I mean, you're answering the phone now, and she's tried to reach out to you. Why not just call her back if you liked her so much?
because there's more to it. Like I made a bad mistake a while ago and I'm still paying for it. And regardless of how much I like Miranda and how good of our date went, like it's not going to go well because I'm going to have to pay for the mistakes I've made and it's all coming back on me now. So just so she knows, I don't know if you're going to get back to her or anything, but like, it's not like I did anything horrible. Like there's no, like, nobody got hurt. Nobody got, hit or anything like that.
Hit?
Do you mean hit like physically or like you're a mobster and you're talking about like, you put a hit on somebody?
No, meaning like punched or any, like there was no violence. It was a stupid thing that I did that like nobody got hurt at, like victimless. That's the word.
But why don't
Victimless,
why
okay.
don't you just tell her? Like she's obviously a forgiving person. She had put serial killer as one of the options that you got arrested for. Like
if no one got hurt, right, then shouldn't be a big deal.
Obviously, I'm not a serial killer. I'm out right now, but I'm gonna have to go away for a while. So like the idea of dating someone or that's just not gonna happen for me. Like next year or so, two maybe. It's not gonna be a thing. Like I can't. It's not even a possibility.
Okay, and there's no way you can tell us what you did?
Come on, can we guess?
You guys, this is not a game. This is serious. Like I don't want to share what I did. It was stupid. I was an idiot.
If you won't share it with us, will you share it with Miranda? Because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Miranda, you still there?
Hi, Will.
Oh my God.
How are you?
I can't believe this. Hi. I'm Miranda, I'm so sorry because I thought you and I had like an amazing time together and I thought we had chemistry and it was just horrible luck and stupidity on my part.
Well, people mess up. They make mistakes all the time and it seems like it's not like you murdered somebody.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. No one got hurt. Like
I just feel like I've waited so long to meet somebody and we had such a great connection. So if you messed up, I mean, that happens. I just feel like if you just tell us what happened, what you did, I can look beyond that.
I just took it. I was trying to take advantage of a monetary situation that I thought was going to go the right way, and it didn't. It went bad. And
Did you always know that you were making an illegal decision when you were doing it?
when it started off, it seemed like no one's going to know and no one's going to get caught. It was like an innocent thing that like no one's going to miss this. And I was wrong. I was an idiot. But I mean, Miranda, like, just so you know, I got to go away for at least 18 months. I'm not going to be able to date anyone. That's why I didn't call you because I'm so embarrassed that there's just nothing I can do about this.
When you say you can't date anyone else, I mean, no, I don't want you dating anyone else. I want you dating me.
Whoa.
I don't think that's what
What?
I meant.
Are you serious?
You can tell from a first date.
Wait.
So even though Will has to go to jail for at least 18 months, you still want to date him?
I've waited this long, and I really have not had a connection this strong with anyone. I can look past this.
So you're trying to make
But
it
you don't even
official?
really know fully what Will did.
Well, nobody was hurt. There weren't bodies lying anywhere. So I feel like
That's what he
Good
says.
standards.
I mean, you're believing a guy who got arrested on your first date and never called you. Like,
I don't think you understand how bad it is dating right now.
I don't
Apparently.
think I do.
Will, what do you think about all that?
Miranda, I'm blown away. Like, I think you and I had such a great connection. I just can't believe that. I am so happy that you feel that way because I promise you, I wasn't a bad guy, and I will tell you, like, eventually what I did, and you won't think it's that big of a deal. But I can't ask you to wait for me when I'm behind bars.
Yeah.
Well, it's my life. It's not like you can tell me who I can fall in love with. It's, I'll wait for you.
Hey, Will, when do you have to report?
13 days.
13 days. Okay. Well, between now and 13 days, would you like to go on a second date with Miranda? We will pay for it.
I would love it. It would be the greatest thing ever.
You should probably go on
Okay.
Yeah, seriously. You should just date. You should just like move in and for the next 13 days.
I'd be happy to do that.
Wow.
So wait, so you like the idea of her waiting for you. You just don't want to ask her to do that.
I could never ask her to do that, but if she feels the same, like I feel strongly about Miranda, but I couldn't believe that she really like felt as strongly about it as me, but she felt the same thing I did. Yeah. But I totally understand that if you change your mind in the next 13 days or whenever that you don't want to do this, I totally understand. Like I wouldn't fault you for walking away from me.
Well, you don't have to say that because I know I want to be by your side, and you can take that all the way to the bank. I mean, unless you have issues with the bank.
Yeah, you don't really even know what it is. Well, congratulations,
Oh my God.
Will and Miranda. I guess you guys are going to go out on another date.
That's
And then, Will, you're going to report for your other date that you have coming up. And maybe conjugal visits from now until the next 18 months.
That sounds amazing. I didn't even think that was possible.
Oh my God.
Guys, thank you so much. Even though I don't know what exactly went down, like you made it happen. You made the connection happen. So I'm so excited. Thank you.
This is like the weirdest start to a love story ever.
I know. And, Will, when you can finally talk about it, will you guys get back to us and let us know?
Seriously.
Well, I mean, depending on what's in the testimony or what's left out of the testimony, I will totally tell you.
All right. Sounds great. We'll talk to you in about 18 months then.
Maybe earlier.
Yeah, depending on behavior.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Got a text in at 78592. It says, sounds like embezzlement. Everybody's just trying to figure out what happened. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Miranda wanted to call a dude named Will. They went out and saw a movie, and he actually ended up getting arrested on their date. They were parked and kind of making out. Cops stopped them, checked their IDs, and he got arrested right there on the spot. She didn't hear back from him. We got him on the phone and found out that he's going to be locked up for 18 months and didn't think it'd be fair to ask her to wait for him. But she didn't care and said that the rest of the dating pool is horrible and she's willing to wait for him for 18 months while he's locked up.
I thought that people would think it's like kind of a twisted love story, but most people are texting in about how desperate she seems.
Yeah, a little bit. Remember, it was only their first date he got arrested, and she's like, I'll wait for you. Doesn't matter.
Over a year.
That's just how bad the
Yeah.
dating pool is. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. A lot of times when you're out on a first date, you do something embarrassing. You embarrass yourself somehow, and then you never want to see that person again. Even if they like you, they call you, they try to get you on the phone. You're like, what happened on the date was just way too embarrassing. I remember I went on a date with this girl a long time ago, and we went out on the date, and we were there, and like there were people coming up and recognizing me from the radio, and we were leaving, and I gave like this homeless guy like $100 bill, and he cried about how it changed his life and all this stuff. And I was so embarrassed because she had just gone out with the perfect man, and I was like, there's no way I can continue this. I'm so embarrassed that she saw that stuff happen. I can't continue it. So she'd try to call me, and I just would ignore her calls. I knew it was just going to ruin everything.
And
for
I'm
her.
sure she also looked like, a supermodel as well, but you had to turn it down.
Yeah, and that was it. I felt like I was too attractive for her. All kinds of embarrassing stuff happened on that date. Well, James, who is on the phone with us right now, has an embarrassing story from his date, too. Maybe not as embarrassing as my thing.
Whoa.
But something happened on his date that is actually very embarrassing. Not for him, for the girl that he actually went out with. Oh, no. And that's why he thinks she's not calling him back. James, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So the problem on your date wasn't that you were too perfect like I have?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Not this time.
So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today. Her name is Lauren?
Yep.
And where did you meet Lauren?
We got set up on a blind date.
Was it, wow, was it blind, or did you Google search her, find her on Facebook?
Completely blind.
Really?
All I knew was the first name.
That is risky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And what did you guys decide to do when you went out?
Well, I didn't want to do anything, high pressure, high stakes, so we got in touch and we met for breakfast one day.
Okay.
And how did breakfast go? You guys enjoyed each other's company even though you hadn't seen each other or known anything about each other?
Yeah, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but it was great. We had about an hour date and it just flew by. She was stunning. When she walked up for the first time, she was absolutely beautiful. So that, I guess that's a lot of the anxiety of a blind date was out the window.
What was her reaction to you? I mean, did you pick up on anything? Did she seem similarly, satisfied?
Yeah, I mean, we were joking around by the end of it, like we were old pals. She was laughing at my jokes, she was cutting jokes around me, and there was really no awkward lull in the conversation. Just one sort of topic led to the other, and
James,
she seemed to really.
Look, okay, the date sounds great and everything. It sounds awesome, but I want to know about the embarrassing part. That's what I want to talk about right now.
All right. So after we finished breakfast, we didn't have anything to do for a while, so I said, let's just go for a drive. Just to drive. No expectations, no nothing like that. So she said, fine, let's do it. That sounds like a great idea. So we hop in my car, and we're driving around, and we're stopping at, really nice little parks and little things here and there that just are nice to look at. And so while we're driving and we're joking around, and I start to, as playfully, nothing expected, but playfully just tickle her side, nudge her in the side, see she's ticklish. So I just tickle her here, tickle her there, just goofing around, sort of a flirty kind of thing.
Real quick, James, was she into that? Because tickling somebody on a first date, to me, sounds kind of strange.
Tickling somebody that you've dated for a year even is hard sometimes.
I mean, I know it was a little bit weird, but I mean, she was laughing. She seemed to have a good time. She never told me to stop or push me away or anything.
Okay.
Right.
And as she's laughing, as I'm having a good time, she let one fly.
And what did she do after she farted on your first date?
She turned the reddest color of red you've ever seen in your life.
Did you keep tickling her? Did you say anything? Did you try to act like you didn't notice it?
Because, I mean, it wasn't like a silent one where maybe you heard it. Like, there was no doubt that you heard it and it was from her.
Did you start laughing? I mean...
I did not know. It's like you put the mute button on the car.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
It's so hard not to sometimes, though, because farts are so funny.
I wouldn't have known how to react in that situation. I think I would have just acted like it didn't happen, but obviously it's one of those situations where, like, if you're on an elevator and you smell something, you're like, one of us did it.
Yeah.
And
nobody make eye contact.
Nobody just like will pretend. But unfortunately,
I mean, the elevator is safer because I mean, in a car with two people, it's a pretty short process of elimination.
Well, I was gonna say, and unfortunately, you're stuck with her now because you're on a date. So
yeah, so I mean, you could tell she was really embarrassed. She was like slinking down in her seat. She was trying to to get as close to the door as possible. Like she was so embarrassed, and I mean, it happens. I mean, these things happen. It's what happens inside of us. And I was trying to tell her, like, it's okay. You got nothing to worry about. Everyone does it. I do it. We all read that book growing up. It's just a natural thing.
And what was her response to that?
She was, she was like, thank you. I understand. It's just really embarrassing. And she could tell that I was trying to help her, but I felt bad for her. I really did because she was really beating herself up about it, and she didn't really have a reason to. But I mean, I understand where she was coming from.
Now, I'm assuming your date ended shortly after that.
It did. I asked her if she wanted to keep driving or if she wanted to call it, and she said, I think, I really had a great time, but I need to get going. I got stuff to do. So we drove back to the restaurant where we had breakfast, and that's where her car was, and we sort of did that, awkward goodbye where we both kind of still have the seatbelts on, but we hugged across the steership,
That's so awkward.
passenger to the driver's side.
Right. Okay.
And I asked her, can I call you or can I text you? Can I see you again? And she told me she would text me or she would call me.
And you haven't heard anything from her at all?
No, not a thing.
Have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I've texted her a couple times, and I called her once, and it went right to voicemail. But otherwise, nothing.
Okay.
I can't imagine being so embarrassed about one fart that you wouldn't ever call a guy again,
girls-
especially when the guy is expressing so much interest
but
in you
girls
still.
don't fart. Like,
Yeah.
we don't think about that.
And if she wasn't embarrassed before, now all of Seattle knows that she did it.
Very embarrassed now. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
James, I think I know how you screwed up on your first date.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking about it. James wants us to call this girl named Lauren today. They went out on a breakfast date. And it was all good and everything else, but the most important part of the date that we need to remember is she farted on their first date because he was tickling her, and then she was very embarrassed about that, and the date ended shortly after, and he thinks that she's not calling him back because she's embarrassed. And she probably was very embarrassed, and I think, James, the mistake that you made on your date was after she did that, after she tooted, You just try to make her feel better by consoling her and being like, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody does it. What you should have done was fart yourself.
Absolutely.
Louder than her. And then you guys could have like a little fart battle in the car, and then it would be cute. Be like, see, everybody does it, you know?
That's actually a good idea.
If I had that talent, I might have.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you could do it on command. All right, you ready to call her and see if the reason that she isn't calling you back is because of Fartgate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Lauren, please?
This is she.
Hey, Lauren, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Where are you calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Why are you calling?
I'm
sorry.
calling because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then aren't calling them back, and they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask if something went wrong.
Okay, I didn't email anyone.
I know you didn't email
I
us.
didn't give the... Okay.
Somebody emailed us about you, though.
About me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
His name is James.
Oh, my God.
Do you remember going out with James?
You know what? I don't think this is a good idea for me to talk to you.
Really? Can I just tell you real quick what he said about you? Because I really would like for you guys to go out again because he liked you a lot.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't have said anything about me.
Okay. Well, he told us about your first date, and he told us about the embarrassing incident.
What do you mean?
Well, he said that during the date, he was kind of tickling you and you're messing around, and then you passed gas.
Oh, Lauren.
He told you that?
Yes, he did.
It's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
But it's not a big deal, and that's why we're
First of all, it's not even about being embarrassed. I cannot believe he would. So, what was the whole point of him calling you and he called
Okay.
you to tell you that so you could just embarrass me on the radio?
No, not at all, Lauren. He called and told us that because when we do this segment, we always talk to people about the date that they went on to figure out if there's anything awkward that happened.
Well, that's really messed up. He shouldn't have told you that because it was private.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. The only reason he told us that, though, was because he thought that's why you weren't calling back because you were embarrassed.
This is so up. He should be embarrassed. He's a complete weirdo. Like, I thought he was a psycho, and obviously he is.
Why do you think he's a psycho?
First of all, it was like weird that he was tickling me, by the way. That's like so weird.
I thought that. Okay, so you sound like you don't like him very much. Before we
Yeah,
let you...
I mean, like, I'm sorry. If you would like to know what a weirdo he is, I'm happy to tell you because obviously he has no problem calling a radio station and telling them something personal about me.
I would love to hear what a weirdo he is. And I'm sorry. You shouldn't be embarrassed. We're not trying to embarrass you at all.
No.
It's more just so James can know why you're not calling him back.
Well, so we went out for breakfast on our date because, like, I wanted to make sure he wasn't a weirdo. And it was actually nice. And then he wanted to know if I wanted to take a drive. It was a really nice day out. And on the drive, it was beautiful. It was, like, the perfect day. And so we stopped at some parks. Like, we just stopped at various places. But then when we got to one, like, place and he pulled over. And I was like, oh, I thought he was going to try to make out with me. And he told me that he had something he wanted to show me. So he got out of the car and I got out of the car. And he walked me back to the trunk of the car.
Oh, my gosh.
That is scary already.
What was going through your mind at that moment?
I was worried that there was going to be like a sledgehammer, but I was hoping it would be like, I don't know, like maybe he was getting a jacket or something. You know what I mean? I was like, maybe he's getting a jacket.
Right.
So he opened the trunk and he pulled out an urn. Okay, like a silver urn.
Weird.
And he said, "This is really important to me. Like, this is really special to me. This is my father."
What?
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
That's a little bit heavy for a first date.
Yeah, and I didn't even know what to think. I was just silent. Like, I didn't even ask anything. I didn't want to know anything about it at that point.
Yeah.
And then he just says, because my father really loved birds, and so whenever I drive to someplace beautiful and see bird feeders, I stop because it was his final wish that I sprinkle his ashes into the bird feeders so he can be free with the birds.
Oh wow.
God.
That is...
That's a lot.
That's kind of weird. I mean...
It's so f***ing weird.
If that's his father's last wishes, that's one thing. But to do that with you on a first date, like, hey, we're going to share this special experience and feed my dead father's ashes to some birds. I could see how that would kind of turn you off a little bit, Lauren.
That's at least third date material.
So
Come on.
Yeah.
Did you guys spread ashes together?
Yeah, because I was afraid he was going to kill me. Because I was like, how did his father die? Like, did he kill his dad? Like,
Yeah.
Not natural causes, bro.
Wow. All right. I can see why that turns you off then, Lauren. That's kind of strange.
yeah, I was just like so relieved, honestly, when I got home and I was not dead.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Lauren.
Yeah.
He's also on the other line right now.
Are you serious?
I am. Sorry.
Hi, Lauren.
Oh my God.
I'm just a little offended that, I decided to open myself up and let you in on something, personal and special to me, and then you judge me by it,
What? First of all, here's the thing. I'm really sorry to hear about your dad, but you need to understand that that's actually nuts, what you did. Like, I didn't even know your dad was dead. Like, if we've been dating for a while, fine, maybe. But not only was it our first date, it was the first time that I met you. Like, so did you know we were going to do that? Like, that's weird.
No, I had no intention, but when we were driving and I saw the birds and I said,
Yes,
this
there's
would be a
birds
great
everywhere.
time
You, like, pull over every time you see a bird?
make good to my dad, and at the same time, see what kind of connection I have with this girl that I had a great time at breakfast with, had a great time talking to, had a great time driving with, and I thought, maybe she was kind of real. Maybe she was a little bit deeper than just a puddle, that maybe she
What?
didn't
Are
understand
you
what I was doing.
serious? Because I am weirded out you pulled out an urn on our first date. I'm shallow.
It's a little bit because you can't understand why I'm doing it.
It is weird that you would take me to the trunk of your car, pull out an urn of your dad's ashes on our first date, and then feed the birds with it.
I mean, I didn't get weird when, you told me about all these traditions you have with your grandma and all these other things.
Yeah, that is different. I was telling you what we used to make on Thanksgiving. If I told you that she was dead and I baked her ashes into a pie and ate it every Thanksgiving, then it would be the same.
Must I remind you that I overlooked the fact that you completely stunk up my car?
That is so up. Like, by the way, it's like completely weird also to tickle people on the first date. Like,
Oh, yeah, we forgot about the tickling thing.
Very true.
Well, it sounds like you two just had a wonderful time together, and that would mean that I need to ask Lauren if she would like to go on a second date with James. We'll pay for you on a second date. No? You answered before I was even done asking the question, Lauren.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't. I understand that this is very personal to him, but I cannot.
All right. James, I'm sorry, man. No second date for you.
Can't blame a guy for trying, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe just wait a little while to bust out your dad's ashes on a date,
I could probably try that out.
Yeah, try that, and then also wait a little while to bust out the tickling on a date.
Yes.
She should not order the burrito.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I don't really know what today's second date update is all about. All I know is that we got an email from a dude named Vic, and it simply said, "Please help. I was the third wheel, and now I want to be the second wheel." So let's try to figure it out. And Vic, if you want to be the second wheel, is it possible that I could be the spare tire in the trunk?
What?
Is that the fourth wheel or is that back to third
I think
wheel?
it's the fifth wheel.
I don't know exactly what it is. If it's something in Urban Dictionary and I misspoke right there, please don't. I don't want to know what it is.
Tire in the
Just
trunk,
it's
huh?
an innocent joke there, Vic. Yeah, what does your email mean? It was confusing. All it said was, you want to be the second wheel. We're not talking cars, are we? Because that's not what the segment is about.
We're definitely not talking cars. No.
Okay.
No. So I sort of went on a date with someone, but it wasn't really my date.
Wait, hold on.
Sort of turned into my date, almost. I think. I'm not sure.
Slow up, okay?
Okay.
First, whose date did you accidentally go on?
It was a coworker of mine. It's really weird how it happened. My coworker, it was his birthday a couple days ago, and I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was just going to go grab a drink at a bar with his friend. And I sort of felt bad for the guy. It's his birthday. I wanted to make him feel special, so So I found out which bar he was going to, and I planned to surprise him at the bar with like funfetti and silly string. I like choreographed a small dance for him.
Dude, you are an awesome coworker.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a crush on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what this is actually about. He's the one I want to date.
Wait, are you joking or not? I can't tell.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I would have been
That's
totally
a lot
for
to,
that.
Yeah, that's
though.
a lot to do for a coworker, though.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, I felt bad for him because I feel like he never does anything for his birthday. So I was like, all right, this year I'm going to be really silly and goofy and like make him really happy, and it's going to be great. So I get to the bar and I have all this silly string and I'm like dressed up as a clown and everything. And I realize that he's at the bar with another girl, and it turns out he's on a blind date with this girl. And then the look in his eyes he gave me, I realized that this girl was like a romantic interest or something. And then she went to the bathroom and he explained it all to me.
He's like, get out of here now. Leave. What did he say when you guys went to the bathroom?
He explained to me that he had met this girl online, but she didn't know that it was his birthday.
Yeah, because that's a lot of pressure on a first date. You don't tell people that it's your birthday if you're going out on a first date.
But the problem was when I came in, I screamed, happy birthday, surprise, happy birthday. So she then realized that it was his birthday.
Oh, okay. See, if I was that dude, I would have just instantly grabbed my phone and called the police and had you arrested. Been like, there's some crazy person stalking me. I have no idea what he's talking about. But apparently he's a better friend to you than I would be.
So I felt really bad because I think I made it pretty awkward for them. And I ended up staying. So this explains the email that I sent you. I stayed at the bar with them on their first date.
Okay. So you felt bad, but you didn't feel bad enough to leave, and now you want to, I'm guessing, call her and ask her on a date?
Yeah.
You went from an awesome friend dressed in a clown suit spraying confetti to like a leech, man. That's not cool.
Well, first of all, he wanted me to stay because he felt awkward about the whole situation and needed like sort of like a wingman after that happened. So he made me sit down when she came back. And so I wasn't like, I offered to leave. Obviously, I wasn't just going to like leech the whole situation there.
Yeah, but what do you say in that situation? Like, you have to invite the person to stay that randomly shows up.
Like, if it were me, I would have told him to off. But I think he felt really uncomfortable.
So tell us about her.
Yeah.
Oh, she was amazing. She was really cool. She was just like really funny and definitely got my sense of humor. And we definitely like hit it off right away. I felt kind of bad. Before I knew it, you know, we had a couple of drinks and then like me and her were laughing a bunch and talking, and he was sort of over to the side and she was sort of touching my arm in a kind of flirtatious way, and I felt like maybe it turned into our date.
Really?
Wow. And
Wow,
did it seem like that bothered him?
To be honest, I was not taking too much notice of him.
Okay.
Do you not feel guilty about this at all? Like, you showed up to your friend's birthday on his date and stole his date.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel good about it, but also I can't help where things go. And if I hit it off with someone, then that's sort of, it's meant to be, you know?
Do you know if the two of them have continued to talk?
I do not. I haven't talked to him about it because I'm just anxious about the situation. I can't stop thinking about her, and if I find out that they have been seeing each other, it's just gonna like, I don't know, I don't want it to escalate to anything.
So you got her number that night?
I did get her number. We were taking a bunch of pictures, and we were taking them on my phone, and she wanted them sent to her. So I got her number that way.
It's the old, hey, no, we can take the pictures with my phone and I'll text them to you.
Mm-hmm.
Trick.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Exactly.
you have her number, and have you guys actually talked outside of that night?
No, we haven't talked since then. I mean, I would certainly like to.
Wait, did you try to call her or text her or anything?
No, I haven't done anything. I'm a little scared to because I don't know, like, what if I text her and she's with my coworker and, you know, I just don't know what the situation is.
Well, then you ask where they're at and show up again.
Yep.
Pretty simple. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll call her and see if we can steal his new girlfriend
Wow.
for you.
Well, yeah, but can you not put it that way?
All right. My bad, Vic. All right, we'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The great Tupac Shakespeare once said,
Oh, him.
all is fair in love and war.
No.
So if I'm out on a date with a lady and the waiter comes up and starts hitting on her, is it okay for her to go home with the waiter? Yes, it is.
Okay. Well,
Is it okay for me to come along and film? Yes, it is.
as long as you
Did I request that happen on my date? Yes, I did. So all is fair in love and war.
I'm
But
so
enough about my
confused.
dating life. We're talking about Vic right now. He met up with his coworker who was out on his birthday having drinks with somebody that he met online. He kind of crashed the date not knowing that he was going to be out with somebody who he was interested in. But anyway, Vic ended up flirting with the girl, and he got her phone number, and now he wants to call her to ask her out. We don't know if his coworker is still talking to her or not, but we're going to call her anyway and attempt to steal his girl. Are you ready, Mr. Steal Your Girl? Vic?
Yeah, I don't really know if I like that nickname.
No?
Well, it's truth,
Yeah,
sir.
we'll try to come up with something else then.
Vic, here's where I think you're going wrong, though. I feel like you should really talk to your coworker first before encroaching on his date. I mean, that's the only way to, I feel like, salvage your friendship.
Yeah, but I'm not too concerned about the friendship at this point. I'm a little more occupied with getting this girl.
All is fair in love and war. And if Vic would like me to come along and film, then I shall, because all is fair in love and war, Vic.
I bet you have quite the video collection, Jubal.
We shall have a viewing party sometime.
Yeah, great.
Anyway, Vic, are you ready to give her a call and ask her out? Or have us ask her out?
Yeah, you guys ask her out.
I don't know. It's going to be crazy.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Susan?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, Susan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, I don't know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning is a radio show.
Okay.
And I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're already
Yeah.
scared. That's a good sign, Susan.
Yeah, is it good or bad?
It's-
If it's bad, maybe I don't want to hear it.
No, it's actually really good.
Okay.
So we do a segment on our show called the second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up not calling you after that date, you can email us and we'll get them on the phone and ask why.
Okay.
Been on any dates recently?
Yeah.
So do you have any idea who would be wanting to call you?
I don't know, maybe Scott?
Scott. And is Scott a guy that you had drinks with and then his buddy showed up dressed as a clown?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Perfect. This is about your date with Scott.
I mean, I figured he was going to call me eventually.
Yeah. Well, we're not calling on Scott's behalf, though.
You're not?
Nope. We're calling because you didn't tip the bartender, I guess.
That is
and
not why we're
on your date.
calling.
The bartender wanted to call me?
No. His buddy, the guy that showed up as a clown, Vic, he wanted us to call you.
Wait, Vic? He asked about me?
Yeah. He did more than
Oh.
ask about you. He emailed us to call you.
Really? What did he say?
Oh my
he
God.
said,
Your
yeah,
voice
you
is
can-
getting that high pitch thing, which
can
is
tell
always
that-
a good thing when you talk about boys and you're a woman.
Yeah. It sounds weird when you say talk about boys and you're a woman.
I don't know.
Yeah. Talk about
And you're a
men and you're a
girl,
woman. That works for
whatever.
me.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Males and you're female.
sorry, Susan.
Wait, no. So tell me, what did Vic say?
Well, he said that he liked you a lot and that he
Okay.
had your phone number because you guys texted back and forth a picture or something. And he wanted to call to ask you out, but he wasn't sure how to do that. So he emailed us to do it instead because I guess that's less weird.
Aw. Well, that's kind of sweet.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was meaning to text him too, but I thought it would be kind of weird.
Okay, wait. Before we get any further, are you still talking to Scott, who you actually went out on a date with?
I mean, he texted me a few times, but I don't know. He's just really not my type. So I haven't really responded.
So
Okay.
let me just tell you what Vic told us. Vic told us that, he showed up and it was awkward or whatever. But he says that he felt like you were flirting with him the whole time while you were out with his coworker. Is that true? Sounds like it's true.
Well, I don't think it was the whole time.
Okay.
Dude, if you were flirting with any man that was dressed as a clown for any amount of time, I feel like that means that you must like him a lot because clowns are not easy to be attracted to.
Unless you have a clown fetish, Susan. Do you have a clown fetish?
No, he was really cute. He wasn't wearing the nose or anything.
Oh my
You sound
gosh,
excited.
Susan.
I know. I had a really good time. And if you talk to him, could you tell him my mashed potatoes were runny?
Your mashed potatoes were running?
Yeah.
What does that
I don't know what I
mean?
mean. It's just like an inside joke between us. So could you tell him that?
Sure.
Susan,
guess
shouldn't you
so.
tell him like you'd like to see him again or something? Not your mashed potatoes were runny?
Yeah, I just want him to know because we were talking about it for a while. So he'll get it. It's funny. It's
Okay. Well, hey,
Okay.
Susan, hang on. Let's see if he gets it. Hey, Vic, her mashed potatoes are runny. Yeah, Susan, you're right. He's laughing. You were right.
What?
Oh, I forgot to mention.
my God.
He's on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Susan.
Oh. Hi.
Oh my God.
That
you guys
mashed
are
potato
so
joke. Can't get over it. Can't get over that mashed potato joke, Susan.
Write that down.
Oh my God. Have you been listening to this whole thing?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
This is weird because I can tell you guys hate each other and never want to see each other again already.
Dude, I feel awkward listening in on the two of you even saying hi together.
So giddy.
There is a lot of chemistry there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So are we going to just sit here and listen to you guys giggle for the next 5 minutes? Or are you guys going to talk to each other?
Wow, yeah. I'm sorry that I did it this way. I just wasn't sure if I should call or text or if that would be weird. So I hope this isn't weirder.
No, I kind of like it because I didn't know if I should text you either because of how we met.
Right, yeah.
Sorry I didn't reach out to you, but I wanted to let you know that I haven't really hung out with Scott or texted him or talked to him or anything. So, yeah. I really wanted to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that obvious, Vic? It should be.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
Oh my God, you guys are so stinking cute. What are you feeling right now?
Nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Do you think Scott will be mad about this whole thing? I don't really know him as well as you. But we met.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be too upset. I mean,
Well, hey, you guys, I know how we can tell because Scott's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to both of you.
What?
No, it's a
No, really?
No.
No, he's not. I
It's
was
a joke.
joking, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank God. That'd be awful.
just some man comes in screaming obscenities and ruins all this giggly fun.
Honestly, I don't think he'll mind. He's been like on a dating spree lately, so I don't know, he sees girls all the time and he's dusting chicks all the time.
He's dusting chicks.
Dusting.
Does that mean literally with a duster or he's
No,
hooking up with a lot of... I have never heard...
You've heard the term dusting, right?
No.
Like,
Not really.
What does that mean?
Leave him in the dust.
it's like
I mean, I guess, yeah.
like shopping, you know, he's shopping around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But
So,
I'm picky. I'm different. I don't really, see a lot of girls, but when I do meet someone that I really like, then I usually know because I'm picky like that. So, hey, Susan.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Is that all right?
Oh my God,
we're just going to
it's
see
so
how long
cute.
you guys can
Both
do
of you
that
shut up. I love it.
back and forth.
You guys are so darling together.
Susan, would you like to go out with Vic again on a second meeting, actual date? We'll pay for it.
Yep. Then you definitely.
I'm pretty sure we
Threw
know.
a curveball there. I didn't
Yeah.
expect you to say yes.
Dude, that would have been so sad if she denied him.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
It's like, you know what? Now, all this talk about Scott, I
Yeah.
can't do it. So, Vic, there you go, man. You got your date.
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my God, what are you guys going to do?
I don't know. Maybe we should hang out with Scott.
Yeah, hit him up. I'm sure he'd love to come along.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, it's time for the second date update. You go out on a date with someone, they don't get back to you. We call them to find out why. We've got Nicole on the phone. Nicole?
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, so you went out on a date with a guy and he didn't get back to you. What's the story?
Well, I met this guy Benjamin through mutual friends at a birthday party.
Okay.
I had never met him before. We really hit it off, and he asked for my number, and then he called and he asked me out to dinner.
Okay, so did you go to dinner?
We did. He took me to El Gaucho in Seattle.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's really
Baller.
Especially for a first date.
It was really, really nice, and we were laughing and having such a good time. And afterwards, I was like, "Oh, do you want to come over to my house to hang out for a little bit?"
Okay.
And he said totally. And then after being there 10 minutes, he got kind of awkward and started mumbling some random excuses, and then he left.
Wait, so he just boned out, he left kind of awkwardly?
Yeah.
Did he check his phone before he left?
He sort of was like, "Oh, time. Oh, I gotta go." It was
All right.
weird.
And then he just bounced on you, and you tried to get a hold of him after he left?
Yeah. He didn't call me, but I called him and left a voicemail saying I had such a nice time and wanted to hang out again soon.
Okay.
But he never called me back, and it's been a week and a half. Over a week.
Do you have weird stuff in your house or something? Is there some way he would have been creeped out by anything you have?
I've gone over it in my head, and I can't think of anything. And I wanted to think did I say something? But I don't think I did.
Do you have a collection of angel figurines?
Or satanical pictures?
Or
doesn't everyone?
Did you leave your Valtrex prescription out on the kitchen counter again? So you can't think of any reason why he would just get weird and leave your place?
No, I really can't.
All right, well, we're going to call him and see if he'll answer, and we're going to ask him why. All right?
Yeah, I've been listening to you do all these second date updates. So, I hope that you can help me.
I ask everybody this. You're prepared to hear what he has to say if it's not good.
Yikes.
All right, we're going to call him right after Katy Perry. It's moving.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Nicole went out on a date with Benjamin. After going to dinner, they went back to her place. He proceeded to kind of get weird after a little while and then just left with no explanation. Nicole, are you ready for us to call Benjamin and ask him why he left your place and hasn't gotten back to you?
Yeah, I need some closure around this.
Okay.
So.
Hello.
Hey, may I speak to Benjamin?
This is Benjamin.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hey, how's it going?
You know Nicole?
Yeah, I know Nicole.
All right, well, according to Nicole, you two went on a date, and after dinner went to her place, and then you proceeded to kind of get skittish and leave.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
What,
well, I'm just curious to see why.
First of all, how do you know Nicole?
To be completely honest, it's a segment we do on our show where someone emails us and asks why a person didn't call him back after a first date. We have her permission to ask you, and we just want to know why you haven't gotten back to her.
Well, I have no problem telling you why I left, but
Well, so what's the deal then? Why'd you leave her apartment?
Well, did she tell you that this was our first date?
She did.
Yeah, okay, so, we went back to her place, and things were fine, and she got up to use the restroom, and a short while after I went up to use the restroom myself and realized that she had not flushed the toilet. And there was...
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, but that's my worst fear.
Are you serious?
Come on, dude. That's an accident.
Oh.
an accident.
Yeah, she didn't mean to forget. She was just not thinking.
Maybe she was so nervous hanging out with you, Benjamin, that she forgot to left the toilet.
No, listen, I've gone through this in my head over and over and over again. She wasn't nervous. She was totally cool and relaxed the whole evening. Everything was going great, and then I go into her bathroom, and there is a Herkin deuce sitting there staring at me.
Nicole?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Benjamin just said?
Whoa. What's going on?
Hey.
Nicole's actually on the other line, Benjamin.
Well, all right. Well, listen, Benjamin, it's like, I'm sorry. Like, listen, it's happened to the best of us, and like, I don't know. I gotta tell you, if I walked into your bathroom and you dropped like a major deuce and forgot, I'd probably just like stick my head back out and be like, hey, forgot.
Nicole, you wouldn't have been embarrassed if Benjamin did that, though?
No.
I'm not embarrassed. I just thought it was weird. I think it's because, who forgets to flush the toilet?
The bathroom etiquette cannot make you not call a girl back.
I don't know. I kind of take Benjamin's side on this, Ben. Like, if I were to walk into it and a girl hadn't done that, I might be kind of weirded out and leave, too. First of all, in my mind, women are magical fairies who don't do that at all.
Yes.
So it would creep me out.
I would totally agree with you, Jubal. You'll never get that vision out of your head,
Dude,
brother.
Nicole,
listen.
you're not embarrassed at all.
Sorry. I mean, everybody poops. There's a book about it. You give it to kids.
Damn it, Nicole, why are you doing this to me? You've already scarred Benjamin for life. Now you're scarring me.
I'm not scarred. I just thought it was weird. It's just weird, that's all. I mean, I know that everybody poops. I get it. But, like, come on. It was a red flag. That's all.
Oh, my God. It was a red flag? Like, it was a brown flag, dude. But, like...
Nicole, does it make you mad at Benjamin that he left because of that?
I mean, I think that's kind of like someone who's like not cool enough to like handle that, like make a joke about it.
I'm not going to pick up your poop. I'm not handling anything.
Okay.
Before you guys get off the phone here, Nicole, I'm sure you've got to go to the bathroom or something. I wanted to offer you, because you came on the show, a second date. If you guys want to go out, we'll pay for your second date. You guys interested?
I mean... yeah, I'm willing to give. I mean, second chance is the wrong word, but Nicole, you seem to have a sense of humor about it.
Okay, so Nicole, will you guys go out on a second date then? We'll pay for it.
I would love to. I had a great time.
All right, that's awesome. Whatever you do, just don't make it Mexican. That's all I'm asking. The girl on the phone for today's second date update has done something that I have never done. Something that I never want to do. She went on a date with an adult virgin. Sounds terrible to me, but that's who she wants us to call today. Is a guy named Marcus, and apparently that's one of the issues that she thinks might have been kind of weird on her date, is that the dude is an adult and he's a virgin, and I don't know, we'll get into it. But Tara, how you doing?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I can't believe we're already dubbing her date Marcus the adult virgin.
It's what you have to do. It's what you have to do. First of all, how did you meet this dude?
I met him on a dating site.
Okay, I was going to say.
What website was it?
Adultvirgins.com.
Yeah. Were you like trolling for virgins online?
No. No, it was .com.
Okay. All right.
And what were you attracted to online about him?
We had a lot in common, and he just seemed like, okay, I don't want to sound weird, but he seemed like genuine, kind of innocent in a way, and he seemed really sweet.
Okay.
So,
and how long did you guys chat online before you decided to go out?
It was like 4 or 5 days. Like, we had been like getting a really nice connection with each other, which I thought was really cool. Like, oh, this is a real guy. Like, I could have a real date with him.
Is this the first time you've ever online dated?
I've done like the cheapo, like the app ones on your phone.
The hookup
ones. A little bit of Tinder, a little bit of Plenty of Fish, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't where you find the prime grade A beef online. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't like this freebie ones where they just wanted to hook up with you. It was like he seemed like he actually wanted to have a conversation.
Of course not. Those ones probably scare him. He's a virgin. So what did you guys end up doing when you went out?
We started off and went to a bar, really low key. We just got some drinks.
Did he seem nervous or, did he feel the stereotype, I guess, of a virgin?
I mean, there was definitely more of a sweet quality to him than any other guy I had really gone out on a date with. He wasn't pushy. He was a little flirty, but it was I don't know, I could feel very comfortable with him.
So how was the actual date? When you guys were out having drinks, was everything cool?
Yeah, it was cool. It was having really nice conversations and drinking and finding out more about each other. I think it was a really good first date.
And how did everything end with you guys? Did he seem like he enjoyed himself?
Well, the date actually continued after we got drinks.
Oh.
Okay. We actually went back to my apartment.
Oh, well, aren't you just forward with the adult virgin?
What'd you guys do at your apartment? And how'd you lure him back there? Candy?
It was very innocent. It was we just literally I just said want to keep hanging out. My apartment was very close to the bar. We wanted to go back, watch a movie, and we kissed and stuff, but nothing
So you guys actually watched a movie together?
I mean, we started watching a movie.
And then you made out a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that quickly began us getting a little physical.
Oh.
How physical?
For him, holding hands? Or
I mean, we didn't have sex, let's just say that, but we got to know each other.
I was hoping you got to demolish his V card.
On the first night?
Yeah.
He's like, F it.
So you guys messed around a little bit.
I mean, we fooled around and we had been drinking, so now I'm starting to think that maybe I pushed him a little bit or something, because I don't know, I kind of feel bad that maybe he didn't necessarily want to do that.
Did he seem like he was bothered by it? I mean, everything you've told me just sounds like he was into it.
I mean, he was into it while we were doing it, but it was kind of an abrupt end. He kind of was like, I gotta go, I'll call you tomorrow, and kind of just left.
Well, maybe he was just worried that things were going to progress too quickly from that point.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's been 10 days now, and I haven't even heard from him, so
yeah,
maybe he's just frustrated with me because I was moving too quickly for him, and he already kind of, told me his deal, and maybe I kind of stepped over.
You know what? I never asked you this question, Tara. Are you a virgin?
I am not a virgin.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure. We're making fun of this guy going oh, he's but you could have been too. I had no idea. I mean, I don't want to just label you as not a virgin if you are.
She's an aggressive virgin.
Yeah. So how many dudes?
Yo, come on, Jubal.
Not gonna get. All right. I don't need that information, I guess. What's the last thing that he said to you before he left?
Literally the last thing he said was he would call me the next day.
And he hasn't called you the next day?
No.
All right, I think that's a good sign that maybe he doesn't want to talk to you. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thank you guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second part of your second date update, it's sort of a role reversal today. Tara is on the phone, and she wants us to call this guy named Marcus. Tara thinks he might have been a little scared, and she might have been moving too fast for him because that dude is a virgin.
Nothing wrong with that.
Tara is definitely not a virgin, right, Tara?
No, I'm not a virgin.
But Tara feels like maybe when they were messing around after their date, they went back to her house. She feels like she might have been moving too fast for him because the dude is a virgin.
Do you think he's going to be really upset that you've broadcast on the radio that he's a virgin?
He didn't seem too embarrassed about him being a virgin, so I don't know. I think he'll be all right.
I guess I never asked you how old he was. How old is he?
He's 28.
Okay. Yeah, if you've been a virgin at 28 years old, you're probably used to it by now.
Yeah. It's voluntary, yeah.
All right, I'm going to dial the phone number, see if we can get him on the phone and find out exactly why he's not calling you back, okay?
All right, thanks, guys.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Marcus, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Marcus, how you doing? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From who?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay.
I'm calling you because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and they emailed me about you.
Really?
Yeah. And apparently now you're not calling her back.
Okay. Who is it?
Her name is Tara. Do you remember going out with a girl named Tara?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Tara sent us an email and said that she really enjoyed your time together, but apparently it's been like 10 days and you haven't called her when you said you would. So she asked me to get you on the phone and find out if she did something wrong on the date.
Okay, what'd she tell you?
She said that you guys met online, went out for drinks, ended up back at her place, kind of, made out, messed around a little bit, and then at some point you just said that you need to slow down and then you left.
So she told you about our date?
Yeah. It's in the segment we do called the Second Date Update. Somebody emails us, they tell us all about the date, and then we see if we can get that person on the phone. And today, that person is you, Marcus.
Okay.
Do you have a few minutes to talk to us about your date with Tara?
I guess.
Okay. So did you like Tara?
Yeah, Tara was nice.
Okay, so everything was good, but you're not calling her back when you said you would because?
Things moved a little too fast, I guess you could say.
Okay. But when we talked to Tara, she told us about that. She was worried that maybe she moved too quick for you. She mentioned that you have never been with a woman before.
She told you everything?
Yeah. But that's fine, dude. Hey, that's your thing. Whatever. Who cares? But that's what she told us, and she thinks that maybe she tried to move too fast for you, and that scared you off.
I think she's right.
She's right.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But if she knows that, wouldn't be grounds to never call her again. Wouldn't you just want to talk about that with her?
I just don't know if I'm her type of guy.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe she needs someone, I don't know, a little more her speed.
Okay.
Are you just looking for somebody who just is not interested in sex at all right now, or?
No, I want someone interested in sex, I guess, but just maybe on my terms, very, very slow.
Marcus, can you just tell us what happened to make you feel uncomfortable so that we can at least let her know? Because she's really curious as to why you're not calling her back.
All right, well, things got a little physical. We kissed a little.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess she kissed my neck. I don't know. We were getting a little physical.
Okay, and was that it then? It was just too physical for you with the kissing? She did tell us that you guys made out and messed around a little bit.
Yeah, and then she started to take my shirt off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's like kissing my neck, and then she goes down and licks my armpit.
What?
Wait.
She licked your armpit.
No.
On purpose?
I don't know.
I could see how that would make you feel uncomfortable, though, especially if your armpit's hairy. Gross.
Men's armpits are not attractive. I just can't believe that would be intentional.
Well, I guess it was kind of on the side of my armpit, like in the area. She was licking like the area.
Okay. So you can't really hold that against her then, because it's not like she grabbed your arm, held your hand in the air, and just licked your pit. Maybe she didn't mean to do that.
Maybe did it totally kill the mood right then, and you just wanted to stop?
It was actually what she did next that really killed the move, and I said, I need to end this. I got to get out of here.
Whoa.
What could top licking your armpit?
Well, she's in that area, and then she comes up and whispers in my ear, "Can I blow air into your butt?"
What? Excuse me, what? No. Could you repeat that?
There's no way.
Can I blow air into your butt?
She did not whisper in your ear asking permission to blow air into your backside.
Never even heard of
It was so weird.
What is that?
Are you serious, Marcus? Marcus, you're 100% serious with me right now.
How would you lie about that?
I don't know why you would lie.
She asked me if she could blow air in my butt.
Wow.
Is that a thing that I don't know about?
I've never heard of that before, but I know a way to find out. Marcus, Tara is actually on the other line listening right now.
What?
Yeah. And I need to know from her. Tara, did you ask Marcus if you could blow air into his bottom?
I don't even want to talk right now. I am mortified.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward.
Marcus, I did not say that. I did not say anything like that.
You didn't say, can I blow air into my butt?
Oh my God. No, I don't even understand. Oh my God.
Well, Tara, how could Marcus mishear that?
I didn't say anything like that at all. I said, oh my God. I was asking if you like it when people blow air into your ear.
How do you get...
Still weird.
Yeah, but how do you get butt...
Into ear. I heard, can I blow air into my rear?
Are you...
Oh. So you thought she said, can I blow air into your rear?
Yeah, that's what, oh man.
That's amazing, Marcus.
He is a virgin.
You must have been so shocked when you heard that. If somebody had asked me that, can I blow air into your rear? I wouldn't have known what to say.
What do you say to that? I just had to get out, I guess.
We don't blame you for that one.
Yeah.
I am, first of all, I'm mortified that you went a week thinking that I had said that to you. I was trying so hard to be respectful, and because I really like you, and I've been so embarrassed because you thought I was just going too far, and I guess you did think that.
Yeah.
So.
I guess it's my fault then. I mean,
Yeah. Just a failure to communicate. Yeah, just bad communication there.
That says what it is, because Marcus, I really like you. I think we had a really good date.
no, I had a great time until you told me you wanted to blow air into my butt, and that's when things got out of hand.
Well, now that you know she didn't tell you that, Marcus, would you like to go out with Tara again? I will pay for a second date for you guys.
Absolutely. I mean, as long as there's no blowing air into rears, I'm there.
Yep. Tara, can you guarantee me? I don't know if anybody's ever asked you this before you go on a date, but can you guarantee me, Tara, that you will not blow air into Marcus's backside?
Unless he asks for it, but other than that, no, I will not.
All right, Marcus, you have the no air in the bum guarantee.
Yes.
And you guys are going to go out on a second date, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats, you guys.
Congratulations, Tara. You got your second date.
Yay, thank you so much.
Yeah, see, that's why we have second date updates, to fix these kind of problems.
Yes.
You know?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Getting lots of text messages in at 78592 about today's second date update. Lots of them with the hashtag blow air in your butt, which I like.
Nice.
If you missed today's second date update, you have to go online later, listen to it at movie925.com. Just a few of the text messages that came in, though. This second date update was the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Another one that says, what's wrong with that guy who wouldn't want to be treated like a balloon? And I agree. I absolutely agree.
Gross.
And another one that said, I'm totally going to ask my boyfriend tonight if I can blow air in his rear.
Oh, my God.
If you're confused by what I'm talking about, and you probably are, if you didn't hear the second date update, then do yourself a favor and go online and listen to it at movie925.com. And then when you do listen to it, share it on your social networks with the hashtag blow air in my butt.
We're single-handedly going to start that trend.
Yes, we are.
Oh, God.
It's movie925.com.
Moving 92.5.
I would start off by saying today's second date update is going to be a little different, but we've actually done this a few times. One of them has worked out. The other one didn't work out very well. But James is on the phone with us right now, and he wants us to call a girl that doesn't live in the state.
Oh.
Hey, James, a 50-50 chance is better than any other chance we've ever given on second date update. So you're already doing good.
Good. I'll take it.
James wants us to call a girl that lives in San Diego, apparently. James, how did you meet her, first of all? What's her name?
Her name is Cammie.
Cammie, okay. How did you meet Cammie?
I met her at a club, actually.
At a club, all right. So it was one of those situations like you're on one side of the dance floor, she's on the other side of the dance floor, you locked eyes and then met in the middle and
You know,
danced it out.
it was kind of like that. It was.
All right.
Maybe that sounds corny, but that's sort of what happened. I saw her across the room. She was with this bachelorette party, and
Oh, okay. So they were already
There it
drawing a
is.
lot of attention to themselves, right?
yeah, I guess so.
And usually if a girl, like her friend is getting married, she's in that sort of like vulnerable state, like, I want to meet somebody.
Yeah.
That's what you were thinking? You're like, all right,
Yeah.
perfect time
Sounds
to
great.
pounce.
Were you guys pretty drunk when you met, or did you feel like she'll remember you if we do, in fact, get a hold of her?
Yeah, she'll remember me. I mean, we've been talking a little bit. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was going to say this is kind of different because you're not technically being blown off by Cammie. It's more of that you live here and she lives in San Diego.
Yeah, that's definitely, a big part of it.
Have you talked to her about any of that at all and let her know that you want to date her regardless of where she lives?
We did kind of get into that at the end of the night. I was just like, listen, this is a real connection. I feel something here. I hope you feel something here.
Did you guys, make out at the dance club, too?
I did, after a while, kind of go in for it, and she sort of stops me, and she said, hey, this is fun, but I'm not from here. I'm only in town for this bachelorette party. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I was persistent and persuasive, I think, and we did end up kissing. We did end up making out a little bit.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Just shows you, kids, you can do anything you dream.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you guys did kiss a little bit, so at least she's interested in you physically.
And what has she said about long-distance relationships, or have you just not broached that topic at all?
We haven't talked about it too explicitly. I don't want to scare her off. I just want to show her that this is something I'm ready for and something I'm open to.
So having us bring it up is not going to scare her off.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, if you guys have talked a little bit, have you straight up said, I want to come see you in San Diego?
I did. That's kind of the last thing we talked about. I said, hey, I want to come out. I want to see you.
That is really intense. Is that something you said at the club, or did you go back to your place?
That was at the club, but it was after we had been talking for a while and, really hitting it off. And it didn't feel crazy to say, it felt like a real honest thing in the moment, if that makes sense.
So what did she say to you when you were like, hey, I'll go to San Diego right now?
She said, I don't think that would be a great idea.
Oh.
Okay, so she's actually said that, but you still want to call her and try to come see her.
Well, she was out at this bachelorette party. She had a lot of stuff going on. It was kind of sudden, but
so this was that night when you met her.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking you guys were texting about it. All right, so that night she said, no, you can't come see me. You were already asking to come down and see her that night. Maybe that was a little too much for her.
Or she's not single. That's the first thing that comes to mind when he says that.
No, I don't think that's true.
She made out with you.
Yeah.
If a girl makes out with you, it still doesn't necessarily mean she's not single.
I know that. I know. I'm just trying to look for some sort of silver lining here.
Sometimes
for
people
James.
cheat,
Yeah,
just to
maybe
let you
a
know.
little bit. It does happen, I guess. So what are you hoping to get out of this? You already know that she lives in San Diego. Do you want to be like, hey, can we date long distance? Do you want to say, hey, I want to fly down there and go out with you? What are you hoping to accomplish?
I see this girl as a real potential long-term partner. I feel like there's a real future there, and I'll do what I need to do to make distance work. I feel like there are options. It's 2014.
Wow.
There's Skype.
That was quite a night at the club.
Well, I don't meet a girl like that every day, and it was special, and I don't want to let it go.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, James is on the phone. He wants us to call a girl named Cammie. She's actually from San Diego, was in town for a bachelorette party. He can't really tell if she's into him or not, but he's willing to do whatever it takes to get another date with Cammie. James, let me ask you this before we make this phone call. You met Cammie in the club one night.
Yes.
Why is this so important to call her and try to go on a second date with her? I mean, this happens all the time. You meet someone in a club, you hang out for a little bit, maybe even kiss at the end of the night like you did, and then you just chalk it up to, hey, that was a fun night. Like, what is it about Cammie that is so special that you want to call her and either fly down there or get her to fly up here? I don't know, however we're going to do it to get you a second date.
Well, she's not just another girl in the club. She had this quality about her that was just so attractive to me, and she's the kind of person that I feel like I could really see myself with.
Are you hoping that this is like some big romantic gesture and she's just going to fall head over heels that you called the radio station to do this?
I mean, maybe, I want it to work out. I want to do whatever I can,
You've been texting not a 206 number this entire time, right? Like, she for sure lives in San Diego.
Yeah, it's an 858 number.
Okay. So sometimes girls tell lies to people they meet at the club.
Yeah, I know. I just can't get this girl out of my head, and I really appreciate you guys making this call for me.
All right. And just to make sure, she was at a bachelorette party when you met her. She wasn't the bride, right? She was one of the other girls?
No.
Okay, we never asked that because if she was getting married, that could be a problem for you. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then ask her for a second date or
A date.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Cammie, please?
this is Cammie.
Hey, Cammie, how are you?
Fine, how are you? Who is this?
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show.
Okay.
We broadcast out of Seattle.
Okay.
We're calling you because you recently met one of our listeners when you were in town at your friend's bachelorette party.
Okay.
I'm sure you probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
James talked to us about the night that he met you. Nothing but great things to say.
That's nice.
And
Okay.
he said that you guys have been texting a little bit, and he already told you that he wants to come to San Diego and go out with you. You're kind of cold to that idea. You don't like that a whole lot.
Yeah. No.
Okay, is it something that has to do with James? Did James do something wrong?
No, it's just far away, and I just don't. It just doesn't feel like a really great idea to me, and I told him that already. And
If you were in Seattle with James, would you go out with him then?
That's a no. That's a no, Cammie.
Cammie, was it just too weird? Like, did he want too much out of a one night, met at a club type of situation?
there's nothing wrong with him. He's really lovely, and I'm flattered, I guess.
Well, Cammie, that hesitation after I said, would you go out with him if you're in Seattle? That's kind of saying no. So, no, you don't want to go out another date with James?
I do. Okay, well, I'm in Seattle right now.
You're in Seattle.
Yeah, I don't live in San Diego. I live in Seattle. I just said that because I sort of panicked and I didn't know what to do, and I felt like it's complicated, and
What do you mean by complicated, though?
Why did you tell him that?
I was living in San Diego, and I moved up here not that long ago from San Diego. So it's not a complete lie. It's just not a current truth.
Total lie. Okay, so why lie to him, though, instead of just saying, no, I don't want to go out with you. I don't want you to have my phone number.
Or I'm just not interested. Like, it's not that hard to say
Because
that.
it's not just that I'm not interested. I am interested. I think he's really lovely. If we had met even, 2 months ago, I would have said yes.
Do you have a boyfriend?
So I have a daughter, and she's 2.
Okay.
And I just recently, the reason I moved back to Seattle is I moved back in with her father.
Oh my God! And
All
I
right.
called that one.
Are you guys?
Oh, you're in a relationship and you're in Seattle.
Is that pretty much a recap of it?
You're a whole different person.
You're getting back with the father of your child?
Yeah, but it's something that I'm doing because I think that it's the best thing for my daughter, and I'm not sure yet if it's actually the best thing for me, and I think that's why that happened in the club that night. I think that
So you're not officially back with your baby's daddy?
we're trying it out, and we feel like it's nice for our daughter to not have to be shuffled back and forth
Okay.
between 2 houses, between 2 cities, so we're trying it.
But you're obviously not completely sold on the idea if you are this hesitant about even admitting that you're back with him.
No, I guess I'm...
Okay. Well, then maybe we can get James to convince you to go out on a date.
This is the most
Because Cammie, James is actually on the other line right now listening
Oh my God.
and heard what you just said.
Hi, Cammie.
Hi.
I'm shocked that you live here.
I know. I just couldn't really deal with the situation very well, and it felt easier to just not be here. To say I was in San Diego.
I'm also pretty surprised to find out that you are in a relationship and have a child.
Yeah, lots of things that you learned today, James.
obviously I'm a little thrown for a loop and a little, taken aback, but that doesn't mean that I'm not still totally attracted to Tammy. It doesn't mean I'm not still interested in you.
That's impressive.
I understand. What?
That's impressive, James.
He said attracted, so maybe Cammie is just really
Maybe
hot.
she is from San Diego.
Cammie, would the father of your baby think that you're cheating on him if he heard any of this?
It would not really be helpful in the time that we're here trying to give this a go. So no, this would not be good.
I'm just impressed that James still wants, Cammie, no offense. I don't know you at all. From what James tells us, you're a great person. You sound nice to me. But if I had found out all this stuff about you, I'd been off the phone already. Like a long time ago. But James, you still want to go out with Cammie?
You know what? Yeah, I do.
But
wow, that's a lot to be dishonest about up front.
Why? Everything she told you wasn't true about who she is.
Look, obviously she has a lot of stuff going on in her personal life, and that's not something she's going to tell me right away. She can't tell me all of that stuff right away.
Don't come over to my house because my baby father kind of boyfriend is there.
And baby.
Yeah.
Sure, but I know that she was dishonest with me, but frankly, I'm willing to give her a pass if she'll be honest with me from now on.
Well, I think then I have to honestly tell you I'm not available. I can't right now.
Cammie, what if I pay for it? What if I pay for it?
No, Cammie, you're doing the right thing, Cammie.
Give me a second, please. Let Cammie answer.
Oh,
Cammie, I would love to pay for you to go out on a second date with James or a first date.
Yeah, we didn't really go on a first date.
Yeah, first date. You can tell him all about yourself, who you really are.
The relationship you're in.
Yeah, you can talk about everything. We'll pay for it. Will you go out with James one more time?
No, I can't. It's already gone way beyond what I ever intended for it to be.
All right.
If I was in a different season or time in my life, I would absolutely go on a coffee date or a
So,
camp.
in the off chance that your current situation doesn't work out and you break up with the father of your kid, you'll go out with James again? You'll keep his number and maybe get a hold of him?
Yeah, I guess I'll call you guys and then...
Cammie, before you go, I just want to say that I think you're an incredible person, and I will wait for you.
You'll
What?
You're gonna wait and see what happens.
I'm gonna wait.
In
I'm
hopes.
gonna wait.
How
Wow,
long?
Cammie, how do you feel about that? He said that he's gonna wait and see what happens in your current relationship so that he can possibly go out with you.
I do not think that's a good idea.
No.
Well, it's what I'm going to do.
James,
We'll see how it works.
Good luck,
But
James.
I believe in it.
Cammie, since you won't go out with James again because you're currently living and trying to get back together with your baby's daddy, can James at least babysit from time to time so he can see you when you guys have a date night or something?
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, a lot of women will tell you that they think a sexy job is a firefighter or maybe a pilot, something like that. But we all know what women really want is a dude that cuts fabric at your local craft store. That is a hot job.
Last time I was at the craft store and every other time before, it's always been like a 65-year-old woman that's done that for me.
Well, you're going to the wrong craft stores
Apparently.
because there are some hot dudes working at the craft stores. And Denise knows that because that's where she met the dude she wants to call today for a second date update. What's up, Denise?
Hi.
God, you're a maniac, Denise, rolling out to the craft store hitting on men.
Well, it didn't go down exactly like that.
Okay, how did it go down?
Well, I had to make a return, and I didn't know if they would accept it because I had bought it at a different store. So I called, and the guy who I spoke to was really nice.
Wait, so you didn't even see this guy in person? You just called him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I talked to him, and he was really nice. And, we ended up discovering that we both went to the same high school.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. How long were you on the phone with the guy from the craft store about returning some fabric?
It wasn't that long. It was probably longer than a normal conversation, but it wasn't that long.
Did you guys know each other in high school? Did you realize that?
No, I guess we went at different times.
Okay. A lot in common with this craft store fella. Did you ask him out on a date right then, or?
No, I didn't. So, we got off the phone, and then I ended up going right in, like, in the next hour, and, like, he was working, and I saw him, and he was really cute.
Which was,
like, oh, man.
Shocking. Were you shocked by that? You were a little shocked.
I was a little shocked. I was. Because I feel like normally it's a 65-year-old lady who's working at the craft store. So
right.
It was surprising.
Okay, and who asked who out? Did you ask him out or did he ask you out?
We just exchanged numbers and agreed to go out later that night.
Ooh. You and craft store boy are moving quick.
Yeah.
What's his name, by the way, so I don't have to call him that?
His name is Russell.
Russell.
Okay.
Yeah.
He probably goes by craft store boy in all of the circles that he runs in, so it's probably not a big deal. What'd you and Russell do?
We just went to like a taqueria and got like margaritas and tacos.
Nice.
And how was it?
It was really fun.
Cool.
We both talked about how much we dig a bunch of different TV shows. And there's one that I really want to see, and I feel like people have talked about it. And he was like, oh, my gosh, me too. Is it? And then, like, I said Dexter as he was saying it, and we were like, what?
That's like the most romantic thing I've ever heard. That's a show about a serial killer. So you guys bonded over your interest in a serial killer. That's very romantic.
Yeah, it wasn't that romantic, but it was cool. We both wanted to see the same show.
Okay, that's an easy segue into so we should hang out and see the show together. Did that happen?
So it's funny that you say that because that's exactly what happened next. He asked me over to his apartment to watch Dexter.
Oh, wait, that same night?
Yeah, it was the same night that I talked to him on the phone and then made the return and then eating tacos and drinking margaritas. I'm going over to his apartment and we're watching Dexter. It sounds like I've known him for a month, but it's been just one day.
Yeah, you guys have spent more quality time together than a lot of couples already.
Yeah, cool.
And you didn't feel like it was a ploy just to get you back to the house?
Oh, no, like I totally did, but I was absolutely fine with that.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, you guys are on the same page there, too. Wow.
Yeah.
How did the rest of the evening go?
So we got there and we started watching the show, and it was really good. And before we knew it, it had been, I think we binge watched it for like 3 hours, and nothing happened. We literally watched the show for 3 hours.
That was it?
Yeah, and then what?
Then I was like, oh, it's really, really late. I need to go. And so he walked me to the door and he gave me a hug and I left. And like we agreed we would talk later. But that was it. Nothing like no kissing or anything like that.
Wow, that's weird. He actually just wanted to watch the show that you guys talked about.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe he was really into it. It is really good. It's not like I was sitting there waiting for something to happen. I guess it's just thinking about it. I'm like, that's a little weird.
And you're sure he's interested in you and in women?
I think so. I think we hit it off. He seemed to be not creepy flirty, but like flirty enough to where it was like, oh, he seems interested in me.
Okay.
And, he asked me to his house. And
How many times have you guys talked since then?
so here's the weird thing. We texted a lot and we talked on the phone a couple times and then it just kind of fizzled out. And I don't know why.
Weird. Well, these craft store employees, they're players. So he's, probably got a ton of girls coming in there making returns. Yeah, he spent a lot of time at the retirement home. You know how it goes.
You guys joke, but if you're a cute boy in a craft store, I'm just telling you, you've got elementary ed school teachers everywhere. And there's a lot of cute single ones.
I hope that's not the case because I want the craft store boy for myself.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Denise is on the phone and she met a guy named Russell, and their first date had all of the makings that a long-lasting relationship needs. It had tacos, a mutual love for arts and crafts, and an insane serial killer. It's really all you need to make a relationship work, and they had everything. So now she's confused why the dude isn't calling her back. They met at a craft store. He actually works there, and they agreed to go out for tacos. They went out for tacos, and after that, they went to go watch Dexter at his place because they were talking about it during the date. But since then, the conversation has kind of trailed off, and now she hasn't heard from him in a while. So we're about to get him on the phone and find out what happened. Are you ready, Denise?
Okay, thanks.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Russell, please?
Yeah, this is Russell.
Russell, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Why are you calling me?
Because I want to talk to you about something.
Are you hitting on me? Like what? Why is there...
You never know,
No,
Russell.
yeah. No, I'm not, but I am interested in craft store employees, so maybe someday, Russell.
You know, I work at the craft store. Like what is this phone call?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. So we recently got an email about you from a girl named Denise.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Denise emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone because apparently you've stopped talking to her.
Of course I did.
What do you mean,
Of course you
you
did.
did? It sounds like you guys spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, I don't know what you would define as a long time. I mean, we hung out one day, like one night.
Okay, she told us that, but I just meant like a lot of time in that one day.
Honestly, how much do you know? Like, why would you be... I don't understand this phone call.
Well, we know kind of a lot about your date because Denise emailed us, like I said, and we talked to her about it. And she said that she met you because you work at a craft store that she goes to. And you guys went out for tacos, and then we're talking about Dexter, and then you went back to your place to watch some of the show.
I was honestly shocked that you guys could watch 3 hours of any show after margaritas, and neither one of you made any sort of move on each other.
Wow, yeah. She did tell you a lot, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
She told us all about your evening, and that's why she's confused. Like, why'd you stop talking to her?
I stopped talking to her because she's got to respect me.
What?
How is she not respectful?
You know what? I'd rather this just go away. I don't want to talk to her again, and we could just move on from this.
Whoa.
Well, can you give us anything? Because she's really confused. I just want to be able to tell her something.
And I mean, if she did something to like disrespect you, she doesn't know she did
Yeah,
it.
she did. She did. Did she tell you how she finished the entire first season of Dexter without me?
No.
Well, she did. And that was supposed to be our thing. So obviously she doesn't respect me now, does she?
Wait, that's what you're upset about? Like, that's her disrespect, is her finishing the season of Dexter?
You're acting like it's not a big deal. We spent 3 hours getting into this series. This is what we bonded over. She takes off, and then she tells me a few days later that she finished the whole season without me. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Apparently, you sound really upset by this.
Yeah, because this is more than just a TV show. This is what we bonded over, all right? So it does, yeah, it kind of hurts.
What was your reaction to her when she told you that she finished the season?
She texted that to me, and to be honest, I was a little shocked. I wouldn't even say a little shocked. I was a lot of shocked, all right? To finish the whole season, I didn't even want to respond to her. I had to cool off. I had to take a few hours.
Wow.
Huh.
You guys are acting like this is no big deal. This is a big f***ing deal, dude.
I can tell that this is very important to you. And that's why I want to tell you that she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Hey, Russell.
You've been on the phone the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you have time to be on the phone. I figured you're up to seasons 2, 3, and 4 by now.
Oh, my God.
I thought this was going to be our thing. I thought this was the start to our relationship. Hey, let's watch the show together. But I guess you had other plans.
Russell, we've never even kissed. We hung out for one day, and you're talking about the start of a relationship? Like, we hung out one time. We hugged. I don't think I've betrayed you here. I thought we just had a good time.
Yeah, we did have a good time. And then you had to go and finish season 1.
I mean, okay, aside from that being a little crazy, it's kind of sweet that he wanted this to be your thing.
Yeah, oh, totally. I agree. I think that's really sweet. But, like, to just decide that, like, oh, this is really offensive and I'm just going to ghost right now because I watched the rest of Dexter is kind of a little insane. Like, I will absolutely go and watch all those episodes with you again for sure. I had no idea that you were, like, this intense about we're watching it together.
I told you when it was done, that was the best first 3 episodes of my life. Did that not clue you in on how I would want to continue them with you? I mean, this is just a foreshadowing what our relationship would be, is that we would start something and you'd finish it without me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Thought you were exaggerating when you said that. And also, again, we're not dating.
I'm aware we're not dating, because if we were dating, you wouldn't have finished the season without me. You did. You don't respect me. You don't respect the TV shows that we bonded over.
Are you being serious right now, or is this just
I'm
like
110% serious. This is why I haven't texted you back. You only care about yourself.
You're right. It goes so much deeper than just a TV show there, Russell.
Exactly. Thanks for understanding my position on this.
No problem.
Okay, while I do think that, Russell, you're being like way over dramatic, he does bring up one point. I mean, if you commit to a TV show with someone, you finish it with someone.
I agree.
Okay, absolutely. And had we agreed, I would understand where he's coming from. But since we didn't talk about it at all, he hugged me at the door and we said, hope we hang out soon. I didn't think I was disrespecting him or cheating on him by watching some episodes the next morning.
Cheating?
You watched it the next morning? All right, let's go watch Game of Thrones or some shit. Don't watch the thing we just started the next morning. That's crazy.
Principles.
Oh, my God.
You know how bad I wanted to watch Dexter, but I didn't? I was going to wait for you. In fact, the second you left, I was going to start the 4th episode. But no, I was into you. I respect you. Let's wait, watch Dexter together. Nope, you just decide, I'm going to get some shut-eye, wake up. Russell, I'm going to start episode 4.
Oh, my gosh. You are a crazy person.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
I can tell you're fired up, Russell, but I have to ask, would you like to go on a second date with Denise? We will pay for it.
No, I don't have time. I have to catch up on Dexter.
Oh, man.
I have a feeling that, Denise, you may be over it, too.
Yeah, I think I'm over it, dude. I can't believe I even like you. You sound like the total opposite of anything that I would like, which is stable.
You know what? I don't need you. I don't need people that are cheaters in my life.
Wow. He is really low-key.
It's important to him.
Yeah. Russell, I really hope you never meet anybody and start Breaking Bad with them.
Yeah, right?
I hope you never meet anyone, because that's going to be the craziest, most toxic relationship in the entire world. And that's going to be before you guys even communicate with words.
Spoiler alert, I need to leave.
Oh, my God.
Is that all? I'm done here.
Yes, that's all, Russell. The episode is finished, and I'm glad we could all share it together.
Yeah, good for you, smart. Rub it in. I hope a girl never does that to you.
I hope so, too. And Denise, I hope you learned a valuable lesson today.
Absolutely. Don't date psychopaths.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Man, people take their TV watching very seriously.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Text in at 78592. It says, I had an ex that watched episodes of Park and Rec ahead of where we were at, and it was like a stab through the heart.
It is.
If you don't know what I'm talking about today's second date update. This dude, Russell, got a call from Denise. They went out together, and he wasn't calling her back. On their date, they ended up watching Dexter together, and they really enjoyed it. So she went home and watched a few episodes on her own and told him about it. And he stopped talking to her and didn't want to see her again because she was a liar and a cheater. And how dare she watch more episodes without him? He was pissed. And everybody texting in right now at 78592 is pretty much on his side.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. I understand being upset, right? It's caused fights in my relationship even before. But to not go out with someone again over it, that seems extreme
I
to me.
refuse to watch anything with my girlfriend for the same reason. You go ahead a couple episodes, I'm like, okay, I will never start anything with you ever again. But you're right, it's not like I'm never going to see her again. I just don't watch TV with her anymore.
You're doing the smart thing. You're not watching TV with her, and you're not watching, because if she did watch an episode ahead of you, you'd probably end up breaking up with her at some point. Somebody texted in at 78592 and says, I kind of get it. I've been dying to watch the new episode of Game of Thrones, but that's my girlfriend's show, and if she finds out, she'll kill me.
Well,
and there's lots of people texting in at 78592 saying they would kill somebody for watching episodes ahead of them.
Did you see the text that says, my husband didn't talk to me for 3 days because I watched an episode of Arrow without him? It was super offensive to him, too, apparently.
Yeah, apparently that's the worst thing you can do in a relationship.
3 days of the silent treatment?
Hey, I feel it, honestly.
I would rather you go out and have an affair. A super emotional one where you spent the whole time talking about how terrible I was as a person and that's why you're cheating on me, then watch one episode of Dexter without me.
Oh my God.
That is ridiculous.
Can you imagine
the disrespect?
if you actually did a spoiler to him? Like if you gave him something that happened later in the season?
So they decided not to go out again. He did not want to talk to her anymore, and she was like, you're crazy because you're this upset about me watching Dexter ahead of time, and she didn't want to go out with him. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back, and hopefully it's not as bad as what just happened. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.